Idiot.
Morning to you, and how you be, Terry? Nice to see you.
You too.
What's going on?
Not a lot. School's almost out. Can you believe that?
Wow, when's our last day?
The 22nd.
out.
Summer.
Oh,
22nd
Sorry.
of this month. I can't believe it.
22nd?
Yes.
That's Friday.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, this is a good time of year when you're in, like, school.
Oh, yeah.
Knowing the weather's getting warm and the days are counting down. In the month of June, you never really do much, but you clean up your classroom. I'm talking about, like, 4th grade.
Yeah.
Oh,
true.
yeah.
True.
Remember that?
Yes,
Open your
it was
little desktop.
great.
It's time to clean out your desks.
Right.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
What do you want
All right,
me to do with the empty
Yeah.
glue thing?
That signifies getting the hell out of here. I like this stuff.
Right.
And then, summer school. Oops.
Oh, yeah. Summer school in 4th grade.
Yeah.
Some do,
All right.
unfortunately.
No.
Cranking up Pink Floyd's The Wall as loud as you can.
Yeah.
Leave those kids alone.
You're cranking up the Meatball soundtrack. Are you ready for the summer?
Are you ready for the good
Oh,
times?
gee, I thought you were the other one.
Oh.
I was the only one who saw that movie. But anyway.
Didn't they put his bed out in the water and he woke up and walked?
Yes.
That was wacky.
And
Wacky.
the Family Guy did a little
Right,
takeoff
that's
on
right.
that the other day.
Great movie.
A couple of weeks ago.
Anyway, how are you?
Come on, Morty, make up your mind.
I love Meatballs. Great movie.
Anyway, almost as good as Two Brother. But,
I cried Meatballs.
yeah, at this point I cry every time when Rudy the Wabbit starts winning the race. Yeah, right.
I thought they were going to give me some meatballs when I went to it. Didn't happen.
That's the reason you went.
I'm sure you found some on your own. Anyway.
Hey, Spaghetti the movie, yes.
Just to get things started this morning, Terry, I want to alert you that the link for a Briefcase Girl Applications is up. It's running. It's on the front page of the tmanshow.com. And on that page, the reason this is the most significant part, as far as me bringing it up, Terry, is you see Kilbreath's face attached to Howie Mandel's body.
Really?
Yes. And
Oh, cool.
this would be an opportunity for his wife to see what he would look like if he was thin.
Wow,
Really?
gosh, that would look good.
That looks awesome, huh?
That does look pretty good.
This should be some inspiration for Steve.
That's probably like a medium shirt he's wearing.
Medium.
So Stephen, who knocked Howie Mandel as ugly, is all of a sudden admiring his body.
Right.
Well, I never said he was fat.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. His looks are not good, but he'll take his body any day.
I think most people's bodies.
Well, you know what? Call Computer Freak and tell him, since he was able to superimpose his face on his body, I want Kilbreath bald. Yes, he refused profusely to be bald up on stage to emulate Howie Mandel, but that doesn't mean he can't be bald on the front page of the website.
Oh, there you go.
Let's see what it would look like with the Howie Mandel. Steven's all of a sudden very quiet.
That'd be cool.
You're right.
To see what it would look
the
like.
Howie Mandel coif. And I guess you don't have to change out the goatee because they have the same one.
Yeah.
More or less. All right, are we on that? So give Steven an hour to enjoy his new body. And then maybe Computer Freak can start working on the baldness.
Hey, I've done what you've told me to do. I went to get my hair cut, and I didn't get it shorter, so it's growing out.
Really?
No
Yes.
way. I don't believe it.
You just
True
got
story.
So what'd you do with the hairdresser or whatever you call the
They
person
just
you go
yank
to?
on it to pull it out, or what?
Well, they thinned it, and they
They thinned it.
Well,
cleaned it up.
that's
That's not length, though. You said couldn't take length. I said, can I thin it? And you said yes.
yeah, but it's got to get bushy. You want it to get bushy. Get a little style going. Come on.
Why don't you
change
just
it
grow
now
it all
midway.
out?
Thin it out. Do you know when they use the thinning shears, you know what that does? Just makes it grow in thicker anyway.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, it's like using the Q-tip, and the wax comes back even more.
Oh, jeez.
Right? The same theory?
Well, okay.
What the hell?
I don't want-
Your wax
Taking a
have to
shower and you get dirty, you get more the next day.
Well, you said that once about Q-tips. You know, if you use them, that your wax will come back even more.
You did?
I don't know if I ever said that.
When did you say that?
We've had that conversation.
I said if you douche, you only have to douche that much more. But I don't remember.
Oh, maybe it was douching.
Yeah, right. Very close.
I get confused.
Very close family member to earwax.
Yeah, I thought so.
Anyway. Maybe you just discovered that one on your own.
Oh, I thought we had talked about it because you said I had an earwax
Well,
problem.
let us
so-
know when you have enough for a candle, all right? All right.
The T-Man.
The runner-up on American Idol just got a record deal. Catherine McPhee
Legend.
just signed with the same label as the winner, Taylor Hicks. McPhee says she also plans on movies and musical theater.
Yeah, who doesn't? Anyway,
Going to the movies?
yeah, right.
Aren't you going to be in Annie coming up here?
Catherine McPhee got asked out by not Taylor Hicks, by John Mayer I was reading today.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But turned him down.
She turned him down because she's got like a 55-year-old boyfriend.
No, I think, well, he is older. He's like 44.
Wow,
41.
really?
41, yeah.
It's pretty damn old.
Yeah, his
Bastard.
name is Nick Kokas. Yeah.
Gotta go out with the cokest.
Yeah, apparently he's done a bunch of Broadway shows. He's an actor.
That's enticing.
And other theater.
Farmer woman, that's what I'm going for.
Yeah, the Broadway dude, right?
Right, Broadway dude. If there's any available, I'm all over him.
Wow.
He was the witch's broom in Wizard of Oz. He was fantastic.
Speaking of Broadway dudes, the winner, obviously, his name being Taylor Hicks, Terry. The rumor's already starting that he's a homo.
Oh, really?
Yes. They even say that...
Didn't even give him a month reprieve before the homo hijinks rumors are fluttering.
Right. And I think I read, was it yesterday, that those gay rumors almost stopped him from becoming America's next...
America's Next what?
I was thinking top
Top
model.
model,
but it's actually...
He could become America's Next Top Model, yeah.
No.
With that head of hair. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, they were saying that, well, because of, look at, what's his name?
Clay Aiken.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
People are suing him because...
Because he's gay.
Yeah, because they felt deceived.
Yeah, well, if I'm a 12-year-old girl, I'm suing him, too. Now I bought your album, and you're gay!
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Now it really sucks.
I want my $12.95 back, plus interest.
Wow. That's an interest.
How's the white girl on the couch doing, by the way? She's here again today?
Thumbs
She's
up.
back there? I can't see.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Thumbspeak says good.
Is the white girl on the couch going to talk today or no? Or she's not allowed?
Got a thumbs up on that.
You going to talk today? What are you going to say? You don't have a microphone over there. You better say it loud, whatever you say. You got to say something? Wait a minute. What you got to say, white girl on the couch?
Good morning.
Oh. Hey, get ready. Oh, no, that sounded a lot like Jendal, Terry.
Oh?
Does the white girl on the couch want to graduate to become the white girl in the chair today or no? Buy the microphone so she doesn't have to scream so loud when she talks? Or is that not something you're prepared for yet in your transition to Emma, Terry?
The Thumbspeak said yes.
She's making the transitional move
yes,
to
I understand.
Emma the intern.
I understand.
Because no one's going to remember who she used to be.
Right. Who's that?
I don't remember.
Okay. But there's a white girl on the couch.
The white girl on the couch is saying she wants to sit in the chair today?
Yes, she
Well, that's
is.
a pretty rapid advancement.
It is.
I thought the answer would be no, I'm not ready for this yet. The Emma side of me still needs time to blossom before she, it's a cycle, Terry, as she morphs into Emma.
Right.
Yeah, it's a longer transformation than this.
I would think so.
Now, how many personalities does this person have?
The worst thing you can do is bring out a premature Emma.
Oh, God, no.
Even the robots in disguise took longer than this.
You ever gotten a premature Emma there?
All the time. Listen, this doesn't normally happen to me.
Right.
I don't know what happened. This has never happened before.
I have to go to the drugstore and get a premature enema. Anyway, let's see here. So the white girl on the couch gave the thumbs up on transitioning to the chair this morning?
Yes.
What's the point in sitting in the chair if you're not going to talk?
A bold move. Well, I think
It
she
is.
does want to talk.
Oh, she does.
Her microphone will not go on, though.
Okay.
She is microphoneless, but she's able to be heard a lot more in background kind of jabber
You can hear the little giggle.
if she's in the chair.
True.
There it is.
Oh, that was the Pillsbury Doughboy. I get them confused.
So now that you know what's at stake here and realizing that it takes time to blossom and nurture this morphing into Emma Long, do you want to, I'll ask again, make the move today from white girl on the couch to white girl in the chair, yes or no?
Oh, now she's doing a, not so sure.
Thumb sideways?
No, she's kind of, yeah.
Right.
She's, iffing it.
Well, what do you, she's what?
Iffing.
Iffing, yes.
She's iffing it.
Yes. White girl on the couch, what's the problem now? What are you working over in your head? And scream it loud so we can all hear it.
The blossoming.
I don't hear you. The what? The what?
Blossoming takes
Mm-hmm.
Blossoming takes time.
Anything like beanery?
No.
No.
But it is
I
blossoming.
used to love that Blossom.
Oh, yeah, that was a good show.
Yeah. So you want to be white girl on the couch. Now you're thinking all day today. Or white girl on the chair. You make a decision right now and go with it, all right?
Give her some time.
I'll give her some time. By the end of the time, she has to let us know whether for the rest of today she's going to be white girl on the couch
Or white girl in a chair?
white girl in the chair.
Oh, gosh.
One thing is pretty rest assured, as far as being a guarantee, is she'll be a white girl.
Whoa.
It's a hard call because you kind of want to ease into it, I would think.
I would think so, too. A white girl on the couch has not thought this hard in her 3 years of college, Terry. And yet you must be mulling over a lot right now.
Looks like it. From the looks of things.
Don't know about the future. That's anybody's guess. Ain't no good reason for getting all depressed. Fire up your pad and pencil. I'll give you a piece of my mind.
White girl on the couch singing the words. Shocker, huh?
In my
Say it louder, white girl on the couch, or else we can't hear you.
shoulder shine.
Do you hear white girl on the couch, Terry? That's why she's got to become white girl on the chair, because you can't hear a word she's saying.
Smile. Come out and walk.
But then again, she's got to gradually advance to white girl in the chair, and then white girl on the console, and then white girl in the swing, and then eventually over time, morphing into this Emma that she longs to be. This
Right.
Emma that she will become, Terry.
Yeah.
Emma, our summer intern.
Now,
Going with the name Emma.
I asked you earlier, I don't know if you heard me or not, but how many personalities does this white girl on the couch have?
I don't think that many, Terry. I hope it doesn't become more than Emma.
Well, I mean, because what was that movie where the one girl had like 20 different
Oh, Sybil?
personalities? Yeah, Sybil.
Three Faces of Eve? Anyway,
No. I
you're
mean, is that-
suggesting that if we allow her to become Emma, which we are,
Right.
we are allowing her to become Emma,
Yes.
you may like that whole aspect of taking on a new personality. Before you know it, we have 17 personalities here in the room.
Yeah, and the next thing you know, we don't know if Emma's showing up, or Jendal,
well-
or white girl on the couch,
well,
or white
let's,
girl on the chair, or...
Oh, geez. Well, let's see, take that as it comes, Terry.
Oh, okay.
I think with every advancement she makes, like from her former personality to white girl on the couch, and then white girl in the chair, she kills off the personality that preceded it. So it's not like there are ever two personalities alive at once.
Oh, good.
And if she becomes white girl in the chair today, we'll have the moment where she strangles white girl on the couch to kill her off.
Good. 'Cause, yeah, I
To
think
make sure that she's dead.
Yeah.
This is pretty fun, though. You can become completely somebody new.
That's right.
That's great.
When are we going to have Big Girl on my lap? Soon.
Sounds pretty nice. Right after she's done with my lap. Anyway, a white girl on the couch, you had your time. Are you going to become white girl in the chair today, yes or no? And why?
No.
Oh, jeez.
No, Blossom.
Strangle myself yet.
Because she's not ready to strangle
Yeah,
herself
she's
yet.
not
As white girl on
ready
the
to
couch. Yeah, that would have been a fun moment, though.
Yeah, it
Can you
would.
practice how it will look when you're killing off white girl on the couch for maybe next week or whenever you feel comfortable? Go ahead.
She's double choking.
Double choking her own neck.
Yes.
Bonus
and then
choke.
going like this with her head like a bobblehead.
Like she's suffering for air.
Yes. Yes.
Bobblehead.
But it wasn't
Is it convincing to you, Terry?
not
Does it look like
really.
she's-
I mean, it was kind of half-assing it a little bit.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
will you feel like the white girl on the couch is going... Because you can't let white girl on the couch live
Right.
after she becomes white girl on the chair, because then you're right. Then all of a sudden you got personalities floating all over the
And
studio
then,
here.
I mean, and we just don't know who's going to walk through the door.
You can't have that.
No.
I'll be double choking her on noon in front of my computer. You guys want to come over and take a look?
Double choking.
The doublest.
Lucky a chicken.
Double choke on the double.
Schwager!
Hello.
What do you got, Schwags? A man who refuses to change his personality, Terry.
Yeah.
A man who needed to morph into something a long time ago.
God, could he use a makeover?
Same personality he had at age 8.
Yes.
Well, you don't know that. You didn't know me when I was 8.
Do whatever you have to do to strangle Schwager and get him the hell out of there and become someone else quick.
So you were cool when you were 8, is what you're trying to say?
Oh, yeah, the man.
I had friends up till 2nd grade.
I was trying to cut back after that.
Yes.
And after 2nd grade, everything just went downhill.
I understand how that works.
What do you think was the key that made it go downhill?
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers, yes.
I was a Power Rangers fan, also a Star Trek fan at the same time, so...
You were
double whammy.
You were able to fit that all into your schedule at 8 years old?
God, that's a death wish.
Let me tell you.
And throw on the Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Hey, I remember watching the Ninja Turtles. They're cool.
You don't split time with Power Rangers and Donatello.
No,
Anyway,
you don't.
was there a Donatello?
Michelangelo.
There was a stab in
Michelangelo's
the
the
dark.
best.
Okay, very nice. Schwager, what else is going on, like we talked about so much?
Okay, today's
Yeah.
my final for spring.
All right, very exciting. Not really.
And then after that, I I'm going to get a $25 gift card for Circuit City.
Wow, what do you think about that white girl on the couch?
Thumbs up.
No, I want to hear something.
Oh.
Give me a woohoo. Or what do you do back there? Huh? What? Yeah?
Just
She
give a
can't hear.
woohoo,
She
whatever.
can't hear Schwager. She can't hear what he's saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But just have her answer the question anyway, regardless.
Right. Why would you get a $25 gift certificate to Circuit City?
I'm going to take a picture. I'm posing for a picture for a electronics ad.
Yes. And
We're
this
going to
is,
see Matthew in the paper?
and this is your payment? $25 gift certificate to Circuit Cities?
Yes.
I hope you enjoy half your monster cable.
Well, it's going to be posted on a website for a company called Electronics.
Right.
And that's all you get, $25?
Yeah, it's a pretty good deal your agent worked out for you there.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll get whatever I can get along the way. Okay?
All right.
That's good.
That's a good attitude, huh?
And
Sure.
today
Right.
I'm finally going to be able to eat. I'm getting pizza for lunch and Mexican for dinner.
Well, this is big news. I'm glad you broke it here on the T-Man the Morning Show.
Are you on the poster for
See,
those restaurants?
See, today I get to celebrate. I'm done with spring. I've done
Done with
basically a
spring.
year of college.
Year of college. Does it feel like he's gone through a year of college?
No.
Seems like
That's
the
crazy.
most wasted year of a human
it
being's
does.
life.
It so does.
Can a human being waste a year that much
Gosh.
worse than this?
No.
Hey, I've learned a lot in college already.
Well, what? I'm not seeing any differences between you and the dude who used to run top speed around the high school and get swirly and got no action. The same guy. What? Show me how you've explain to me how you've advanced over the past freshman year of college.
How have I advanced?
Yes, as a male, as a dude. Come on, give me something.
Well, I've learned that women can be very, very perverted.
Mm-hmm. Just not towards you.
No, towards me.
Oh, is that right?
Really?
What perverted
Perverted?
acts? What perverted acts were thrown your way at freshman year of college?
Well, some girl about 1 week ago tried to keep on hugging me.
That's so
Yeah, that happens in
perverted.
like the second grade.
I know,
Hugs.
I know. Hugs. Ooh, you pervert, get away.
Well, no, she was also trying to rip my shirt off and stuff like that.
Was that right?
Yeah.
And she was
Wow.
doing that why?
She said I shouldn't have my shirt tucked in.
Huh?
How does that
I don't
translate
know.
to ripping off?
Her
pulling it
name's
out.
Cirilla. She's a little ditzy. You know,
Right,
blonde,
right.
You know.
Yeah, that's never a negative. You're going to realize that at some point in your life, maybe, probably not. Anyway, why was she trying to tuck your shirt in or rip it off?
No, she was almost ripped my shirt off a few times.
Right.
I don't know why.
She goes to the OC?
Yeah, she goes to OC. This actually happened in the Bremerton Student Center about a week or two ago.
Is it because she knows you from the show or something?
No.
No, she just decided to walk up to a stranger and untuck his shirt.
Yeah, well, almost rip it off, but yeah.
Right.
She's just hankering for a hairless nerd.
Wow.
Then there was also the fact that Crystal, a friend of mine, asked if I shaved my lower regions.
Right. So this is a big year for you. Yes, you're right. I'm convinced now.
He's learned.
This has been a tremendous year of progress.
Oh, yeah.
Listen to him. He's talking to a girl or women, or so that's great.
Big, huge.
Big steps.
I've been talking to women for my entire life.
Okay. All right, Schwags. It's been good for you.
He thinks hugs are sexual harassment because he never got one from his mom.
Wow, how about that?
What happens when your grandmother hears about someone and you talking about shaving your beast on the air?
What?
You're talking about genital hair. We're not supposed to talk about that. Grandmas are very much against that kind of conversation.
My grandma.
I'd rather not. Anyway,
Yeah, look.
Yeah, you don't know
man,
this are,
that's
but
right.
let's just move on, please.
He's just...
Yeah, we don't have many early morning traditions around here, but there's the best we have. Oh, jeez.
Are we ever going to be able to get rid of it?
Well, why is there no ability within me to see Schwager has called in and just decide, yeah, I'm not going to put him on today?
I don't know.
Why is that, Jeff?
I
He's a
can't
fascinating dude.
Well,
Pretty interesting, though. Follow a life
Is
of a
he?
college guy.
Not that interesting, though, that I should, every time he calls, be so accommodating. Why am I so accommodating to you? The guy's got the hotline number, and he gets in every day, and I put him on every day. Why is that?
Maybe because you're hoping that just one of those days...
Yep, this is the day.
Yeah, this is the day.
He got
that-
laid.
Is that what it is?
Right, maybe that's it.
Wow.
You're like his father who just keeps coming back. Even though he keeps screwing up, you're there for him.
Right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
That's a shame.
He's an idiot. Comes from upbringing.
Yeah, parents probably is, too.
That's right.
The T-Man.
I
cannot turn off the radio.
It's my boyfriend.
Now, all new hot pics of 22-year-old American Idol Catherine McPhee's boyfriend.
Oh.
So, who is he? Well, he's a 41-year-old actor named Nick Kokos.
Unbelievable. She's what? She's 22, this Catherine McPhee?
she's 22.
And she's going out with a 41-year-old?
Yeah.
Nasty.
Ooh.
Ribbles.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, but he's
some
an
great
actor,
peas.
you know.
Yeah, I'm sure he's a great actor. Check out IMDb and see what Nick Kokos.
Broadway stuff, I told you.
Oh, he's a Broadway actor?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you said that earlier this morning. I should be listening to the program. Catching on. Oh, just
Or at
He's
least
a
me.
41-year-old actor named Nick Kokos.
Nick Kokos.
Nick Kokos, that is correct.
What do you know about this Nick Kokos there, Lou?
I'll tell you, he's a hell of a kid.
Oh, jeez. And what is he able to do on the stage there? He can dance.
He can dance, he can juggle.
He can juggle?
A lot of Broadway shows have juggling now, Terry.
Really?
It's very good. You must turn off your cell phones, though.
Okay.
He can eat fire.
A
Wow.
lot of Broadway shows involve eating fire now,
That's
Terry.
right.
Yes. Have you been to a Broadway show lately?
No.
Oh, well, you're out of the loop.
I am.
He was with the Rockettes for a while.
Yeah, the cats, they eat fire now.
The cats
Well, they got to do something new.
Yeah, magical Mr. Mistopheles ain't cutting it anymore, is he? You hate the way I know that, don't you?
And if a cat's not eating fire, he is juggling. I don't even know what you're talking about, but it sounds
Cats,
good.
yeah.
Cats.
I never saw cats.
You just...
I saw E.T., though. So I feel good, yes. Steven, you saw cats?
I sure have, yes.
Mm-hmm. Where did you see it? At the Fifth Avenue Theater? Or did you make a trip to New York to see it really authentic, like on Broadway?
I think I did see it in New York,
On
actually.
Broadway. Really?
But I've seen it here as well, yes.
Wow. You've seen cats on both coasts.
I have, yeah.
How do the West Coast cats relate to the... How do they compare and contrast to the East Coast cats there?
Can't possibly compare it.
The cat wars were big for a while.
Yeah, this could be an East Coast, West Coast rivalry again. And the cat that looks most like Notorious B.I.G. will be taken out. Anyway.
Wow.
Yeah, if you see a cat like that, I'd run. Anyway. Yeah, pretty fat cat.
That'd be a big cat.
Oh, but there's plenty of fat cats.
Oh, gee, speaking of fat cats, Terry.
Yes.
Winnie the Pooh went and saw The Omen last night.
Oh,
And
really?
he's one of many people that came up to me saying that they did just that for your 666 evenings festivities, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 666 is in the books.
Thank goodness, yes.
The world is still spinning. The planet is still in one piece.
Yes, phew.
People were very concerned.
Yeah, I was talking to Darian on the way home from school, and he even said that some of the students, like you said yesterday, didn't even show up.
They were kept out of class.
Yes, I go, are you serious?
Parents
Yeah.
kept... You thought I was making that up, Terry?
No, well, I really, wasn't sure.
I never make anything up. Parents
I know,
kept
but-
their kids home yesterday because
Yeah.
they were concerned about the calendar that read 666.
Correct.
So what percent? Did you ask him for a percent?
Well, no, he's not good on the
Oh,
percentage. He just,
right.
hey.
Chip off the old block there, Terry?
Yeah,
You're right.
pretty much.
How many students were missing from class yesterday if you gave them...
I don't know.
You didn't even ask?
No, he
I would
just
have been
said,
curious.
he said, he doesn't know every single person in the student
I
body,
know, but he would have been able to say, about 4, 5, 6 kids were absent.
Well, he said there was quite a few, according to him. So
Sounds like my wife will be tutoring this summer.
Oh,
I
jeez.
know.
Start with fractions.
Anyway. So...
No, his youngest sister will.
How often does a movie open up on a Tuesday night? Well, probably never.
Yeah.
But in order to coincide with the festivities of 666, The Omen opened last night, and the theaters were packed. That's kind of cool that everyone went to the movies last night to see The Omen.
That's great.
Winnie the Pooh told me his theater was packed. I know a bunch of other people that said they were going to see The Omen last night. It was the thing to do. It was your Tuesday night thing.
Tuesday.
To do. Oh, Pooh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Is that what you say in the bathroom?
That's right.
Please come on.
Was, in fact, did I capture the essence of last night correctly? The theater was packed. There was no seats left, pretty much empty, or
No
what?
seats of it. Like,
Packed.
we had to wait in line like a half hour before.
Wow.
And then as we were coming out of the theater,
Because you don't see over the hedge 9 o'clock on a Tuesday night.
no.
No.
And like I said, as we were coming out, there was another line forming for
Really?
the movie after.
What theater did you see it at?
The Meridian 16.
And how many theaters were they showing it in? A bunch?
There was like 5 of them.
5 of the
It
theaters?
was
The
ridiculous.
Meridian 16, that would be, if you're going by fractions, about 1/3
Wow.
of the theaters. I don't know, I have to check with Hotshot's wife. But
Yeah, no kidding.
She's for hire, by the way.
1/3 of the theaters were showing The Omen last night, and the lines were wrapping around the Cheesecake Factory.
Whoa. Not that.
Talk about the Omen.
Yeah.
That place is the devil. How can that pie taste so good?
And you know what the funniest thing about the Omen is? I don't know if he's the star or what he is, but I heard that he's the main character, basically.
Yes.
The 5-year-old kid who is the Omen.
Seamus.
He's the devil.
Seamus Davy
His
Fitzpatrick.
parents wouldn't let him see the movie.
No, I know. I heard
Because
that
it's an
too.
R movie. He's in the movie. He's the key central figure in the movie.
He is. He's Damien.
Oh, he would be the Antichrist, yes.
And his parents would not let him see an R-rated movie, so he couldn't see the screening of the movie.
Right. Well, they say
Does that seem a little ridiculous?
Yeah.
I think if you're the Antichrist, you can see whatever movie you want.
I'm Damien. I will see it.
Well, obviously his parents aren't that frightened.
Well, what I heard, too, is that he did get to go to the premiere, but sit down long enough just to see his name on the screen, and then they
took
made
him
him
out?
leave. Yes.
That's even better.
Yeah. Oh,
They
there's my
yanked him
name.
out of there.
Seamus. Okay.
Is that a little absurd that the kid he made the movie, he was there every day on the set, but his parents were literally afraid, even though he was there on the set making the movie on a day-to-day basis, they were afraid that if he saw the movie, he'd get scared.
Well, he's 7. I mean, it's a pretty scary movie.
Was
I
he
bet.
7 or 5?
Well, he
7.
plays 5.
He plays a 5-year-old, but he's actually 7.
Yeah.
5'7", still too young.
It's not very convincing.
Yeah. Well, but
I'm not
also
an authentic 5-year-old to play this part of a 5-year-old.
he was even a
Was this
little...
like 90210?
Yeah, I know. Where she's 35 and she plays 18.
High school year? Yeah.
They say, too, that he was even kind of confused about the whole thing. He's like, why have me make a movie that I can't see?
Because we need the money, son.
Wow. Yeah, so you can go every day and be the devil, but you can't see the movie.
Right.
Parents are weird. But you know what? Actually, I guess you can sit down and think about it and make some sense. The kid, even though he was there every day shooting the movie, he may not have even just grasped the entire scope of it as if he were to actually see it, he may get a completely different perspective, and it could scare him.
It could, yes. He'd be
But
like,
it just
what?
seems so weird. The kid is the star. He can't even see the movie because it's an R movie. His parents won't let him see R movies.
There's my name. Cool. Okay, I gotta
Could
go
mess
now.
with him, though, a lot, I would think.
I think if he actually did see the movie, the parents were just concerned for their own safety.
Probably.
That he may have been such a convincing actor that he convinced himself that he is the devil. Parents are afraid to wake up at 2 a.m. see their kid with an axe over their head.
Right.
Standing on top of the house when they pull up.
I
Staring
am
down at him.
Damien, yes.
Where have you been, Mom?
Oh, that's easy. I used to do that all the time.
I mean, girls,
So was it a good Tuesday night movie experience or what?
It was.
A lot of women there or what?
No, there was like a lot of people with their face all painted up, and the
Really?
trench coats was out there. Yeah, it was.
People got all done up, costume-wise?
Oh,
yeah.
goth people were really out. Like,
Oh, jeez.
Like real pale face painting with like blood on their faces.
All right, so what time was your movie experience? What time was your show time?
Mine started at 7:46.
Well, they must have had it in a lot of theaters if it starts at 7:46.
yeah.
Yeah, it was
I
ridiculous.
don't think you have it in one theater and start at 7:46.
No.
You have to have it in at least 4 theaters
Well,
to
yeah.
stagger the start time so much that 7:46 is a start time.
7:46.
Yeah, let's make the 7:46 show. You look at the paper and do that? Look online? Yeah, I don't know about the 7:30, but 7:46, that's perfect for us, right?
Yeah, it is. It's that extra minute they give us.
Right. So you saw the 7:46 show, The Omen, theater packed,
It was ridiculous.
and people all like just excited about the whole scare kind of evening situation.
Yeah, there was like people like laughing at some points.
Mm-hmm, but they shouldn't have been laughing. It took the scariness away of the movie.
Well, no, there was like 1 or 2 like comedic little situations that I didn't think was funny, but
Oh, geez.
I don't know.
Right.
But like,
It's people's natural reaction sometimes when they get scared. That happens all the time.
yeah, like,
It lightens the fear that they have
Yeah.
inside.
I'm really scared.
yeah, I think it could have been something like that because,
Were these laughers women or men?
men, I believe.
Really?
Yeah.
The nervous male laughter.
Right.
Because you don't want to indicate to the people you're with how scared you really are and that you just wet your pants.
Yeah. Did you like the movie?
Yeah, no, I did.
Was it scary?
Yeah, it was pretty bad. There were some parts that made you jump. Like, okay, quiet, and then oh my, where did that come from?
Some gratuitous dream sequences where they just scare you.
It was pretty like
I love those.
gory with some good like blood moments or what?
There was a couple good like Final Destination like decapitations.
Oh, that's pretty scary.
Those are just good to look at.
Final Destination is off the charts. Scary.
Well, I mean, like decapitations,
Come on.
stuff like that.
Final Destination.
But like
I've
like
seen all
Scott
three,
said,
by the way. Yeah.
there were some good dream sequences.
Craziness.
So does anybody go to the movie today, or is it kind of done now?
Oh, 667's a big deal.
Yeah, I know.
So who'd you go with? One of you guys?
No, I went with a friend who is a female.
Well, you know, a woman needs one good gay friend,
That is.
gay guy friend.
I know.
What a knock. What a... You gonna let her...
Why is he gay?
You let her get away with that?
Nah, you know, I'm gonna just let her over there. You know.
This was a good
Think we're-
date movie situation, I would imagine. Tuesday night, The Omen,
Scary
scares
movie, that's right.
to go around everywhere, Terry.
Right.
And you gotta protect the woman in your life on 666 because women need protecting, Terry.
Sure we do.
Right.
Did you get it done or what?
No.
On a Tuesday night, yeah, there you go.
Did you
You
finish?
can't have sex on a Tuesday?
No, I mean, it was a friend situation.
Did you finish the Tuesday night deal or what?
No.
it was a
he said-
friend.
Yeah. She was just a friend.
I don't think I've ever had a friend as a female in my life.
Did you take her to the Cheesesteak Factory and have
Not that I'm one of those guys. So it's not possible for men and women to be friends, huh? No. I think it is
How'd
very
you do that
possible.
again?
Being the poo, don't mind.
Yeah.
That was pretty.
You always hear all these dudes going, "Oh, it's not possible for men and women to be friends."
I know. It's just ridiculous.
Old cliche.
All right.
Stupid.
But I just didn't see the point. Anyway.
It is possible.
Hey, Lisa, did you catch the Seahawks game?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't happening.
Sure did, Bob.
So, wow, Bob has got a lot of female friends.
Terry's got a lot of friends named Bob.
So there's nothing that happened at all? You're just hanging out or what?
Yeah.
Is she hot or is she decent looking or
pretty hot.
just a nightmare?
No, she's pretty hot.
Is she just 666 material? You only take her out on 666.
Yeah.
So every 100 years.
And people are like, "Oh, look at that costume. Oh, wow, she really did it good."
No, she's really from the dead.
Yeah, no, she's pretty hot.
She's pretty hot?
Yeah, but after the movie, you know, she went to a friend's house and I went home.
Mm-hmm. A guy, when you say she went to a friend, she went over, you took her to the movie and she wound up at some other guy's house getting plowed or what?
I have no idea.
Well, you must know where she went. Did she go to a guy's house or not?
I was like, you know, she asked me what I was doing. I was like, I'm going home. It's
God,
like,
tell you what, that's probably the reason I never had any female truly as just a friend, because I don't want to like hang out with her, take her to the movies, even if we each paid.
Right.
Spend the
Entire evening.
well, not the entire evening, but at least enough of the evening to the point where I put in time, and then all of a sudden she's getting in the car going over some of the other dude's house to get her
little swerve
That's
on.
the worst.
for him to bring her the ruckus. You don't need that.
Yeah.
You're paying.
Even if you, especially if you're paying, but even if you don't want her, the fact that she's leaving you, it brought the ruckus by some other dude, that doesn't bother you?
no.
Because they're just friends anyway.
That's
so.
right.
I don't
That
care.
For
I
him,
don't care.
Well, I mean-
no big deal.
Not saying that she did get the ruckus brought to her. I don't know.
What do you think the odds are that last night
No,
after she
she
left
probably
you, some
did.
dude just drilled a new hole in her?
Wow, a new one?
Brand new.
Jeez.
Huh? A hole that
mean-
wasn't even there. You're looking to see her next time. Be like, where'd that come from? Oh, geez.
I'm sure it is
Fresh
a possibility, but
So she's thinking, you can't get it done, so I need to go to some other guy's house.
Wow.
So
Man, you're gay and you can't get it done.
I know. Jeez, it's keep on coming. Look at all right.
You
Well,
never even thought, what does she look like? She hot or not?
He
You
said,
she's
he
nice.
keeps saying
White girl?
she's really hot.
Black girl? What?
White girl.
White girl. Color hair. Blonde girl?
On the couch?
Was it a white girl on the couch?
no.
No.
But I'm looking to
Is she a friend of yours on MySpace? On
You
your
go see,
MySpace?
you go see The Omen last night, white girl on the couch?
Nope.
Oh, jeez. White girl on the couch. Her identity is very concealed
Oh, yes.
as she
it is.
screams from afar, Terry. We don't know who she is. She could be anybody.
Ooh, who could she be?
What'd you do last night, white girl on the couch?
Worked.
sounds fun.
Worked where? Restaurant? Nannying? Beanering? What?
The corner of
Wow, Vinny. Oh, Vinny the Pooh now very ready to lash back out at the world after he was just called gay and...
not being able to get it done.
Gay guys are very catty.
Right?
They are.
What's
You're filling the role good.
Where were you working?
I did some laundry around the house.
Did some laundry.
Oh, so it wasn't work.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't paid work.
I see. And this girl of yours that you movied it with last night, does she look a lot like White Girl on the Couch or no?
No.
Blonde or no?
No, she had brown hair.
Brown hair.
Some streaks happening.
Ooh, some extra streaks. Now, what did the body look like? Does she have a nice body or no?
She had a very nice body.
Really? Tall, thin,
short.
thick? What are we talking here?
She's short.
Short, thick?
Not as thick as the white girl on the couch.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
She's nice.
What snacks did she have at the movie?
You take that as a compliment, White Girl on the Couch?
Nothing.
Well,
Nothing? What is that? Is that an appropriate answer, Terry?
No, because it doesn't answer the
And
question.
it doesn't answer anything.
Nothing.
Do you take that as a compliment, white girl on the couch? He said you're not, the girl he was with last night, not as thick as you. Compliment or no? Nothing. Okay. No, he doesn't.
She said, banana.
So, but I think the way you said it was in a complimentary fashion because you like them thick, don't you, Manny
I
Pooh?
do.
Yeah.
You're right.
Very good.
Way to call it.
But not as thick as the
She
white
wasn't as thick as
All right.
the white girl on the couch.
How old was this girl?
She was 20 years of age.
girl.
20.
What do you mean? How about is this girl? She's not like she's, you know.
Well,
Did you put her down?
Yeah, okay.
And how many dudes do you think she's had sex with? I'm sure you asked her.
Ugh. I don't know.
She probably said, like, if she lied to you, she would have said 2. Because the lying girls out there, I've done a study on this, Terry.
Have you?
The girls who will lie, and most girls will lie.
Sure.
The girls that will lie about how many men they've had sex with, Terry, will most likely use the number 2 when lying. Let me just put it this way. Any guy out there, this should be a new T-Man rule, and maybe I'll attach it to the list, Terry.
Okay, hold on,
Any
let me write it
guy
down.
who, when the conversation comes up, for whatever reason it comes up, whenever you're discussing partners, if the woman that you're with responds by saying she's had 2 guys in her entire life, that should be an extreme red flag because that's the liar's number.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
That is the liar's number. The girl that's going to lie will, at least 80% of the time, use the number 2. I don't know what the reason is, as opposed to saying 1 or 3. They like 2. The lying girls like 2, Terry.
Because 1 means they're like inexperienced. And 2, no, I'm very, very
Well, I
seasoned.
never really sat down and tried to figure out what's in their head when they lie to. I just know
it's 2.
That the lying girl out there, and there are plenty of them, will say 2. So when you hear 2, get back on your heels because that ain't the truth.
Right.
Usually, like 99% of the time, when a girl, when asked, and responds with the number 2, I've had 2 guys, I've only slept with 2 guys in my life, right away you should consider that a lie.
And not a deterrent for this guy. Okay, sounds good.
Like we care. Yeah, women are just consumed with the thought that we care.
Right. But knowing that number is the warning number.
Right. How many guys have they usually had sex with that they say
Yeah.
to? Well, it could be anywhere from like at least 6 to 160, Terry.
Oh.
Usually
Oh.
closer to 160, yeah.
So really, she's pretty much a hoe. Is what
Well,
you're kinda
no,
saying,
because even girls who've only had like 6 guys in their life, which I don't think is a lot, Terry,
right,
still feel the need to lie and say 2. How many guys? Oh, 2. Only 2. Just 2. Yeah, I've had sex with 2 guys. Liar! You're a liar! That's the liar's number! T-Man told me! That's what you should say to them. That's exactly how you should say it, too.
and yell at him
That
about
is the liar's number.
2 guys yet. 3 of them were my friends. How does that add up?
Yes.
Buzz them at dinner and cut.
All right. Exactly.
Liar's number. Let's fess up. Come on.
2 is the liar's number.
T-Man rule number.
Number 2.
Oh.
I'm shifting everything back, Terry. Because it has to have some consistency there,
Yeah.
yes.
The T-Man.
Pregnant women should eat very little canned tuna, according to a new warning from...
Pregnant women. How about women, period, Terry?
Wow.
Stay away from the tuna. Would you please do yourself a favor?
Pregnant women should eat very little canned tuna, according to a new warning from Consumer Reports. It says government tests found potentially harmful levels of mercury in some canned tuna, including albacore tuna.
Oh, dear.
And when there's too much mercury in the bloodstream, it could harm developing nervous systems.
What's all that background noise?
Oh, I think the guy next door was shuffling cards. He's
Yeah,
ready
that
to deal
is-
some
paper.
He was taking a can opener and opening some tuna.
I know, just for her.
He's ready to deal up some blackjack to her. Okay, you got a
It
7
says
minutes to go.
government tests found potentially harmful levels of mercury in some canned tuna, including albacore tuna. And when there's too much mercury in the bloodstream,
Oh, dear.
it could harm developing nervous systems.
Oh.
The safe amount is about 6 ounces a week.
Oh, that's exciting to know. Okay.
6 ounces a week.
Yes, I'm going for an ultrasound on Friday, Terry.
Are
not me
you?
personally, but...
No, the white.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, we're going to find out if it's going to be twins on Friday. Did I mention to you that the doctor...
Yes.
Well,
The
I don't know.
uterus is growing.
I wouldn't
too
call
fast
it.
or
Yeah, I
whatever.
wouldn't call it a prediction. Yeah, maybe we should keep that low. It's kind of weird to hear out of someone else's mouth.
Well,
But, yeah, it just sounds, I don't
For
know.
me? A woman?
No, it just, I don't know. It just, doesn't that sound weird?
You're going to give birth to Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger?
That's exactly what I was visualizing, absolutely.
That's weird.
Yes, in fact, you're correct, Terry. We went for a little gyno appointment, and the doctor informed her that the uterus is growing at a rate or a pace or in a fashion that gave him a sign that it may be twins.
Whoa. Slow down, Uteri.
Double baby.
Bonus, a baby.
Double baby on the double.
Well, at least, you could.
Hold the mail. And
she'd be all done
Definitely
giving
hold the
you
mail.
babies then, right?
well, I don't know. Well, let's see. Anyhow,
Get
we'll
ready
find
for
out.
bed rest for her.
We found out Friday, Terry. I just pray
Yeah.
they're not identical twins, and I hate to insult the identical twins out there in the audience, but they just creep me out.
It is kind of weird.
It would kind of be just a fitting thing if, because I get creeped out so much by identical twins, if they
actually work.
if the powers made it happen so that I would be the dad of identical twins. Just scary.
Well, they dress them alike, and their names are like Tim and Tom. Give them some identity.
I know.
Identical twin daughters, and they're like swapping boyfriends and doing all kinds of scandalous stuff, and I don't even know what the hell's going on. I'm all confused and don't even care anymore.
Right.
That's what I need, Terry. Is that what I need?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
your uterus is growing too fast. Couldn't I have married a woman with a normal uterus?
I'm sure you're saying that to her.
Say that in the doctor's office.
Yeah, he looked
See
at
how
me.
well that goes.
He looked at me kind of strange and then walked out. Anyway.
That's your wild, potent sperm that you have.
Huh? I don't think it has anything to do with wild opposite. See, the problem is that neither of us have fraternal twins in our families of any kind that we could identify. So the belief that at least the notion that I have is that fraternal twins are, what are you laughing at?
Double baby.
Oh, it is.
Double baby on the double.
You're on a 7-second delay?
Yeah, I am, actually. That would be crazy to have a double baby.
Wow, especially in a Happy Meal. Anyway.
But you could be done then.
Okay.
Party's over.
Yeah,
That's what Terry was saying. You're still on a 7-second delay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Whoa.
To my understanding, fraternal twins are genetic, Terry.
Yeah.
But identical twins can happen to anyone because it's just an embryo splitting. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, you're correct.
So the chances are, if they tell me that I'm having twins, that I got to be thinking it's identical twins, right? Which is scary. They're creepy.
They're creepy.
They're
your
creepy.
children.
Well, they're not my children yet.
Well, they are. They're twins.
For some people.
I don't know if I'm having
as-
twins yet, is the point, Stephen.
Right, true. Yes, Friday you'll know.
And I
you'll love
knew
them.
from back in the day when I went to high school, I had a couple of friends that were identical twins, and they were great guys.
Right.
But
It is kind of, they do like to do the old switcheroo. And
man,
yeah.
my friend Eric Goodwin now is an identical twin,
Yeah,
and he's a cool guy, but still, I mean, just creepy.
But
Please.
when he's together with his brother,
It is
though,
kinda
is it
weird.
kind of weird?
It's creepy.
Is it?
But it's cool.
I mean,
Creepy
it's cool, but creepy.
Well,
yeah.
they're both cool guys,
Right.
but it's creepy.
Yeah.
That they're, and you, yes, and okay, I see what's going on here.
Okay, you look alike. Yeah, we get it. Neat.
Here's your gold star.
Yeah.
And I don't think you can find out from any ultrasound as to whether you're having identical twins. You can find out you're having twins, but they can't say, they're twins and they're identical. They can't
Right.
figure that out, right?
Not.
I don't know what I need to know here.
Would you want one of each if they were twins?
I would
It doesn't
love
matter.
to have fraternal boy, yeah. If they could tell me that one's a boy and one's a girl, I'd be cool with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely an interesting thing with twins when they're
I don't.
two genders. Yeah.
As
different
long,
genders.
even if you could tell me I'm having two boys or even two girls.
Right.
That are fraternal twins, I'm cool with that. I'm just really scared of having identical twins. I never even liked double mint gum, Terry. I just am not ready for this.
Well, it is kind of weird because you hear about all these weird things going on with identical twins because it's hard to tell about the DNA and all that. It's just
If you don't think twins are scary, just watch The Shining and pause it on the two girls holding the hatchets.
Oh, geez.
oh yeah.
That'll do it for you.
But then again, if I'm having identical twins, by the time they're like adults, they'll all be cloning out there anyway. So what's the difference? Everyone will have identicals running around.
Oh
There's 3 car seats in the back of your car.
wow! Imagine
good.
that. Not his car. Not that car.
Well, my car is going back. The one that you're thinking of goes back on June 21st. So,
Does it?
Yeah, I have another car in order.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is more of a family car.
Oh.
But it's not a minivan. Trust me on that.
Yeah.
Come
no,
on.
good.
Yes,
But it will be able to hold 3 car
T-Man's
seats.
It's more of
Aerostar.
a sedan, Terry. One of your 4-door sedan, babies.
Sure, gotcha.
All right. Yeah, the days of a 2-seater are over. Anyhow.
You got the Aerostar with spinners. That'll look hot.
So, yeah.
Well, that'll be interesting.
If you're out there, uterus, just slow down. Yeah, we're number one amongst all uteruses, Terry.
Are we?
Yeah, so there's a good chance this particular uterus is listening. So just chill, whatever that means. How do you look at a uterus and determine that it's going to be twins? Man.
Uterus.
Go to medical school for that?
I think so.
All right, so if the uterus starts pointing out this way, I mean, is there a class
I'm sure there is. For
on determining the shape and structure and size of the uterus?
Hey, I think I'm going to blow off uterus class today, dude.
Do you want to go to the mall instead?
Uterus class.
What do I need to know about uterus?
Yeah, we could blow off uterus 101 today and just go to McDonald's. What do you say?
Right.
I just don't see I never saw my life ever having to include that phrase.
Yeah, have a conversation about it.
Right. All right, so I'm glad we can catch each other up on that.
Well,
It'll be
good.
special nonetheless.
Right? Yes.
So we'll hear all about it. I'm excited.
Yeah, you won't hear about it till Monday.
Well, I know, but
I'm not sending out any emails either.
no pictures of the uterus.
Come on, you
Come
need to
on.
keep us updated.
Only
That's
if
the way in
Jimmy's,
the world.
Jimmy Friend's wife pees on it. Then I'll send it out. But
yes, can't wait.
No, why don't you just send invitations that were used by, they were made by Oprah's people.
What's that now?
Boy.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Poor people aren't even involved anymore.
What else is going on? Then I got Summer Jam tickets
You're
to
right,
give
I'm
away,
sorry.
Terry. Summer Jam 2006, right around the corner.
Oh, wow.
And by the way, in case you weren't listening to the very beginning of this here show this morning, you should be listening to all 4 hours of every show, by the way. We have a picture on the front page of the tmanshow.com of Stephen Kilbreth's head on Howie Mandel's body.
It's exciting.
And Stephen can get an idea. He can get a true visual of what he would look like with a body that is in shape.
It's actually a great thing to see.
Does it motivate you?
It actually does.
Is it inspiration? Is it going to get you on that treadmill, pounding away, running at top speed, or what?
I think only one plate at the grill today. The Mongolian grill.
Wow. That's progress.
It is.
You would actually look better because if you lost weight in your body, your face would get thinner too. So that's not even an accurate.
Right, no, my face would be
Depiction.
thinner.
That face of yours would finally shrink down.
That face of yours.
Jeez Louise.
The tragedy that is my face.
Oh, dear.
Choking yourself to death with your neck.
Wow. You think that's funny, Vinny, in the background laughing?
Whoa.
Skinny little jackass.
Always funny. Stephen never gets really upset at the person saying
I know.
whatever they're saying. He gets mad at the people around who might be laughing or throw in just a incidental line or two. Those
Right.
are-
Well, because it's the
It's
people,
always
you know,
fascinated me.
because when we're having a conversation, it's
Right.
kicks and giggles. We throw things back, but it's the people. Yeah, you're right, exactly. People in the background shouldn't be laughing at that stuff.
Shut up.
Not nice.
It's a tough pill to swallow from a skinny guy. Someone, I mean, that's really what it
Who
is.
tries to beef up his look with layering of clothes?
Well, where's Computer Freak or Greg the Internet Guy? I want, what's his name? Stephen Kilbreth.
Who is that guy upstairs?
To have Howie Mandel's bald head on the front page of the tmanshow.com before the end of the show.
Now, that would be interesting. I can't wait to see that.
Is that being worked on or no?
That is being worked on.
Okay.
He has been communicated with.
Oh, good.
I want to get an idea what Stephen would look like bald, because he's convinced that if he ever started using gel on a regular basis, there we've discussed this, that he'd lose all his hair. Now he can find out maybe putting gel in the hair and having it fall out is the best way to go.
Yeah, maybe so.
Howie Mandel's making a good career for himself lately.
He's doing well.
Deal or No Deal is one of your biggest weekly rated shows.
I think it even beat CSI this last week.
No way.
Yeah, it was
CSI
number
was on a
one.
repeat, though.
Nothing beats CSI, not even repeats.
Well, this one was.
You're telling me
No, where is
Deal or No Deal beats CSI?
Yes, it did.
But it was a repeat, so.
Yes. But still, it beat it.
Repeat.
You're a repeat this morning.
Oh, but she's like, thinks it's a big deal. It's
No,
a
well-
I know, but he
big
just
deal.
said that.
I know, but she thinks it's a big deal
I think
still.
it's a big deal. I think beating CSI, no matter what it is.
New
if it's a
episodes of
repeat?
Deal or No Deal get great ratings in and of themselves, so of course it's going to beat it.
But that's what but
Beat
still CSI, but I understand CSI's a repeat, but CSI repeats are still like in the top 10.
Usually number one
So,
or
I mean,
something,
and
yeah. Yes.
CSI repeat was
Yes.
number 2
It would-
behind.
Yes, it would be a bigger feat if CSI was beaten by... If it was a first-run CSI and Deal or No Deal beat it. But still, beating CSI, period, is a huge accomplishment.
You know, put Celine Dion on something, you're going to get great ratings.
People like to watch reruns of CSI because they feel like they're smarter because they can figure it out.
This time, I really know.
You know, I should be in the FBI. I could do that.
Oh, I know where this trail of evidence is leading.
Yeah.
And I haven't even seen this one.
You know, if you had twins, you could stop having kids.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Don't forget about that.
And don't forget about the picture of Kilbreth.
That's right.
Winnie the Pooh saw the omen.
So isn't wannabe spelled with 2 N's? I mean, I think there's a typo on the website.
On the TManShow.com?
Yeah. It says wanna be a briefcase girl, and it's WANABE.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2 N's.
Yeah, it is. Because
Okay,
that's
so
the
you're
one
calling out computer freak.
Well, since we're calling him, you may as well have him correct the typo.
Right.
Well, he spells his name with a PH, so there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Spelling not his forte.
Freak, you mean?
Yes.
Pastor, you didn't catch that one? This typo that's apparently bugging the hell out of Kilbreath?
I am not a speller, so
Oh,
no.
Not a speller.
It looks
Not
right
a reader.
to, it looks right to Pasty.
I know a couple of spellers, but I'm not one of them.
Yeah, I've never spelled anything.
Mm-hmm.
Not a speller.
Not a speller.
Never had to spell anything in your life?
That's a good way to put it.
I just make squiggle lines when I sign my checks. God.
Weird guy. 1-866-663-T-Man. Summer Jam tickets up for grabs right here, right now.
Wow.
Carol, your uterus out of control or what? Carol, good morning. Not every day you talk to a Carol these days, Terry.
No, that's...
Carols are hard to find in 2006, at least amongst
the living.
The living, yes.
Well, I know a Carol.
Really?
You know a Carol?
Mm-hmm.
Well, look who we're asking. Anyhow.
Yeah,
I went to
merely
school with
amongst
Carol, too.
the living.
If Winnie the Pooh knows a Carol, then I'll be impressed. You know any Carols? No.
No Carols.
Hard to find a Carol in your generation, I would imagine. Good morning, Carol.
Good morning.
Yes. How
How
old
are you?
How old are you?
Oh, I don't want to tell my age.
All right, thank you for the call, then. Let's go to, because the questions get more invasive as
I know.
we go along here, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
She's already declined to answer questions. Well, then,
Yeah.
we're sorry to bother you.
Yeah. Have a great day.
Mm-hmm.
Good commute.
Angela!
Hello?
Honey, if you talk about my uterus one more time. Okay. Phew. Good morning, Angela.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Not bad. Thanks for asking. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Port Angeles.
How's that working out for you this morning?
It's great. Really great.
What do you do over there?
I'm driving to work right now.
What do you do?
I'm a
What are you
medical
wearing?
assistant.
Mm-hmm.
I work for an orthopedic surgeon.
Is that right? It's pretty hot. What are you
Yeah,
wearing?
it's pretty hot.
What are you wearing on this spectacular Wednesday at your place of
Well-
business? Yes.
I'm wearing some black Dickies
Mhm.
and a black tank top.
Yeah, it's whatever you're into, baby.
That's what I'm
Once you
into.
go black Dickie.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Once you ask Terry about
Yeah.
And you're so
I
right.
got plenty of black Dickies in my
Terry's been through she's been through a few black Dickies in her life herself there.
A couple. Yeah, I'm good there.
Okay, and she got the black Dickie, and what else?
Black tank top
Really?
and my stupid work coat. Yeah.
Your stupid work coat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think Dave Letterman has that on tonight, by the way.
Funny every time.
Yeah. So you got the stupid work coat, you got the black Dickies, and the black tank.
Right. Right.
And you're looking hot or what?
Oh, and I got I'm looking hot. For
Really?
Sure because, Yeah, because I work in an establishment where everybody's about 75, 80.
Oh, so you look really hot.
No, I look hot because
Yeah.
I have to. I got to get out of that old realm.
Mhm. You wear full makeup to work, or you don't bother to
Oh, yeah.
really put on?
Full
You get
No,
yourself
I wear full makeup.
really. You get yourself done up.
Yeah, I do. I get all those little old men loving me.
Oh, really? You put on lotion and perfume, or no?
Yep, I'm wearing Clinique Happy and Lemon Lime Verbena today.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Moisturize your beast? Oh, just.
Yes, I do.
You want to do that? Terry?
What do you mean moisturize
I
your
do.
beast? I mean, sure you can
You put
lotion
moisturizer on
around
your
it.
beast?
Yeah, every day.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like that.
The undercarriage, too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I
Really?
make it nice and sloppy.
Okay. I got to admit, I don't do that.
I don't
You
like
don't
that
I don't
dry.
moisturize the beast. No.
Well,
I don't like that dry, soapy feeling when you get, when dry,
Really?
you get out of the shower. Yeah, it's kind of tight.
Well, I dry myself off. I don't know about you.
Yeah, no, you dry it off. That's the problem. You dry it off, and then it just feels kind of weird.
Really? Well, that's
It feels dry.
it's just like douching or anything else. Once you start moisturizing down there, the need to moisturize becomes that much greater.
Because soap can dry out your
Yeah,
skin.
you don't want an ashy undercarriage. Anyway,
No. I have a photo shoot with it today, so it has to look.
make sure they won't need the wide angle lens. That's for sure. Anyhow, Carol. Oh no, okay, not Carol. Where are we at?
I'm not Carol.
Angela.
Yeah.
You involved with someone on a social level? Are you a single woman? Are you married? What's your social status?
No, I'm technically single. I've been with the same guy for 8 years, and we just broke up last October.
Wow, that's got to be a little bit of a culture shock moment for you, huh? After being
Yeah, it's a little crazy.
Were you ever, like, able to have sex with anyone else in the past 8 years, or was it pretty much just you and this guy?
No, I did.
You did? Yeah, I bet you didn't admit that.
As did he.
You didn't admit that this time last year, I bet.
No. Well, yeah, it was right around this time last year that it all came to light. But yeah, things weren't so hot.
So you realized he was cheating on you, but it was okay because you were cheating on him too.
It was like intermittent cheating, you know? It wasn't like, oh, we're having these torrid affairs. It was more like, you know, he did this, so I did this. It was really stupid. It's stupid.
Sounds pretty hot to me.
A one-night stand here, one-night stand there.
Right.
Intermittent.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, he's got kids that, you know, I take care of.
You're perfectly single.
Yes.
Perfect.
Oh, for sure.
Is the key word there. And you're going out? Are you trying to make yourself available in a big-time way, or are you just pretty much laying back and letting it happen?
I'm laying back, letting it happen.
Yes,
for sure.
that's good of you.
I mean, I'm not
Yes.
like out there like, oh, I need a man, because I don't feel like I need that in my life. But
Laying back and letting it happen is the best way to go about this.
that's how I like it.
Mm-hmm. Make it easy on yourself, honey.
For sure.
Right, just lay back and let it happen.
Yeah, make it easy on yourself.
Remember, she likes black dickies.
So what do you look like? You work out? You hot? You got a little in shape body? What's the deal there? You just a disaster? What's the story?
No, I'm not a disaster.
Like she's gonna say, "Oh yeah, T-Man, I am a disaster."
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm pretty hot. I'm like,
If you were a disaster, would you admit it or no?
I would say I wouldn't like set you up for failure, thinking I'm about to see this hot chick. And,
Wow. Speaking of setting us up for failure, before I forget, Pasty, book the first girl.
Speaking of failure, Pasty.
You're welcome.
On Friday, I want to see the first girl that wants to be a briefcase girl, okay?
Not a problem.
You booked that for Friday?
For Friday?
Only one. I only want to see one on Friday. Make sure she's going to show up, though. You usually have a good track record with that. As a matter of fact, he's almost been, like, perfection, Terry.
I know.
It's so weird.
Well,
At least
you like
compared
hot
to what we
chicks.
got used to in the past. No, it has nothing to do with that. All right, don't try to help us out here.
Okay, I'll shut up.
Yeah, right. Friday,
Just lay back and shutty.
first briefcase girl.
You got it, no problem.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, make it easy on yourself, baby.
I don't even know what that means, but it sounds
This will
weird.
go quick.
Oh, jeez.
That's
You
great.
won't feel a thing. Anyhow, all right. So where are we with you?
How hot I am.
she is.
Oh yeah, I'm glad
Yeah,
you
yeah.
reminded me because that means she must be pretty confident if she wants to get back to the subject.
Right.
She would have.
Because you asked her, would you admit if you were
Right, not a disaster.
right,
No.
right. She would have conveniently allowed us to forget where we were if she wasn't interested in talking about how she looked, Terry. So she must be pretty decent.
Right.
You're not
Yeah,
applying.
I know.
You're not applying to be a briefcase girl, though, right?
No.
And why is that?
Because I saw them girls. They're about like 62 pounds.
Oh, the girls on Deal or No Deal.
No,
Yeah, well,
them girls
we're allowing
and
our
the car
girls.
show.
Yeah, our girls we're allowing to be 63 pounds.
Wow.
You were at the car show and you saw the T-Man car show models,
Right.
and you were kind of blown away with how hot they looked.
They were pretty hot.
Yes, they were.
You did good. You did
Lay
good.
back.
You really did.
Make it happen.
Jeez.
Let it happen. Anyhow, trying to get what was Steven's mind.
Yes, Steven's saying that.
You want Cube 93 Summer Jam tickets, I would imagine. Is that right?
Oh yes, of course.
And if you were to go,
I-
if you were to go to Summer Jam on July 29th,
right.
you would go with who? Because Terry, you think the person who wins Summer Jam tickets and goes to the backstage barbecue has it lucky. What about the person they just bring with
I
them?
know.
What did they do? Talk about how lucky that is.
I know.
You get all
Thank you.
the ribs, chicken, and steak, and whatever else is on the barbecue there. What else we throwing on the barbecue? Some refried beans.
Yes, dump them right on.
What else we putting on the barbecue? What else do we want? We want
Wieners.
a
Oysters.
couple of wieners.
Polish sausage.
Grab a hold of a nice wiener. Well, I mean,
Bratwurst.
yeah, nice Polish sausage. And
I think there'll be plenty of those backstage, regardless.
you
not on the
think
barbecue.
okay, easy now. You think who's writing your material? You think you're lucky for winning? What about the person who gets asked to go with the person who wins?
Yeah.
What a stroke of luck that is!
Definitely.
Did nothing.
Just was your friend.
Yeah, really, just a good girlfriend of mine, I'm sure.
That's what you're going to take, a girlfriend?
Yeah.
What is she wearing? Oh, just,
Nothing by the end of the show, I'm sure.
Whatever.
She's a freak by nature.
Yeah, I'm sure. I've heard it all.
She's wearing Latino dickies.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
Really?
Yeah.
And you broke up an 8-year relationship.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gotta be a tumultuous time in your head.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's all good.
Do you guys still talk, or is it just like total?
Oh, we have a
done?
daughter, and he has 2 kids that I've been raising the whole time.
Mhm.
So, yes. Yeah, we still talk all the time.
Sounds like a real winner if you broke up with him and you still have his kids.
Well, you know, I mean, I love him. I've been raising him for a long time. So
I
you know,
don't
they're
doubt
my
that you
babies.
love him, but he just letting you raise his kids now that you're broken up?
No, I don't. I mean, no. I'm just.
Yeah, just keep my kids.
House,
Why do you mean that?
Yeah, you get the toaster.
Yeah, I'm not going to need that.
And my kids.
They seem to like you better than me. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't doubt that you love him, but that's just kind of weird, don't you think? That you were never really married. I guess you were kind of common law for a second or two, but he
Right.
just let you keep his kids?
I do. They're older. They're
Where's
11
their
and
real
12.
Where's their real mom?
Their real mom lives in Tacoma.
Not interested.
Too far
But
away.
they're older, T. They're 12 and 13. These kids are like,
Fine.
you know,
That's not that old though.
Yeah, once
They
you
don't
get
want to be
12.
with their real parents. They want to hang out with you so much.
Yeah, you don't
They
need parents
love
at
me.
12.
I don't
Yeah.
doubt that they love. Oh, never mind. Anyway, we'll
It's
talk.
not an issue.
Let's continue this conversation backstage at Summer Jam. I'll have nothing better to do.
there you go.
All right, hang on because you're a wiener. Woohoo!
I am?
Yes.
Woo!
Okay, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you don't know.
I have been
it.
trying
Oh, just
so
shut up
hard.
already. You've won. Okay, hang on.
Jeez.
Winner turn.
Yeah.
You don't have to overdo it.
Hey,
You know
good
what you
job,
can
Angela.
see.
Nicely. Oh, now the bad words come out. Okay.
Oh.
Whoa.
What's she throwing at you?
Calm
talking
down.
dirty.
Oh, the S word.
In what context?
No. No.
Oh, no. Definitely don't like girls. Thanks anyway.
Yeah. Well, I just need to get some more info from you here.
Yep.
She's just talking.
He's turning red. What is she saying to him? You all right there, Pasty? You're turning a little shade of red there. You okay?
I'm okay.
You sure?
His face
I'm
fluctuates.
fine.
He's like a chameleon.
It's like a mood ring.
Oh, I'm really pissed. Look at how my face is crimson.
The T-Man.
Sure. I got it. That hurt.
Yeah, she sure does. Well, if you live in Seattle, you're among some of the smartest people in the country.
Oh.
According to a new census.
Never doubted it. We're all bringing up the curve, Terry.
Woo! Finally. I'm bringing something up.
Why are you laughing, Stephen?
Well, I don't live in Seattle, so I'm not bringing up the curve. Fortunately.
Never doubted
In
it.
Seattle, you're among some of the smartest people in the country.
Oh.
According to a new Census Bureau study,
Right.
Seattle has the most educated people in America, more
The
than
most, Terry. Number one.
Yeah.
Number one.
Woohoo!
Seattle, smartest city in America.
Seattle has the most educated people in America. More than 51% of Seattleites have at least a bachelor's degree.
Oh.
Also a factor, the median salary, which is just under $47,000. San Francisco, number 2 most educated city. Portland checks in at number 11.
And I guess the highest.
Northwest tearing it up, Terry.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta be smart to live up here.
Yeah. Gotta know how to cut down them trees.
median salary was for San Jose, in the San Jose area, so probably all those tech jobs.
Oh, whatever, honey. Anyhow, Silicon Valley area, I guess, is helping out the Bay Area.
Sure.
Okay, whatever. That's very nice to know. Don't you feel good about that, Terry?
Actually, I do.
Yes.
So well educated over here, huh? That's great.
If we could just like get rid of Tumwater and stuff, then we'll bring it way up.
We're working on it. We got a plan. We're going to go over that blueprint later today.
It's amazing, even with people like John, though, that we're still way out there.
I know.
Well, he's got an amazing IQ.
It's probably true, actually.
No, not really. Terry, I see a pile of stuff over there.
Oh, yeah.
However, nothing too in-depth because I have to break again before the top of the 8 o'clock hour, or else we have to give refunds to, like, Car Toys and Macy's.
Oh, really?
Well, that's what I was told. Based
Boy.
Dave all over it. I don't know how we could fall so far behind this morning.
Yeah, pretty far, dude.
All right.
I don't know what we talked about that required such extensive discussion. I can't think of a damn thing we've done. But anyway, apparently,
Yes?
it was so engaging
Huh.
that I lost track of time.
Okay.
And we're so behind that you have to give me a story that doesn't involve that much discussion, Terry.
Well,
Because what time is it? It's like 10 to 8 right now?
yeah,
You see my point?
I do. Well, here's a really concerning, alarming stat of the day, if you'd like that.
Concerning, alarming stat. I love the concerning, alarming stat of the day, Terry. However,
Yes.
that sounds like it would be quick and brief. I know you like some briefs, but usually these stats of the day just lead into about 3-4 hour conversations, Terry. So I don't know if you want to go with what seems like a story you can get out in about 10 seconds. It could turn into just an extravaganza of chatter that could just ruin the possibility of Eric Flowers even making it on the air today, Terry.
Wow.
We're just losing track of time.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
I do.
All right, but with that said,
Yes.
if we have to, we can take a break and come back to that discussion. We always have that possibility.
Sure.
Give me the concerning, how'd you phrase it? Alarming
Yes. Stat of the day.
stat of the day.
Yes.
I mean, we could turn it into a card shark ticket, but we don't have time for it.
Oh, it is. Now, Terry, you can hit me with the concerning, alarming stat of the day, but if you're phrasing it like that, that would almost give me the impression that you're ready to give me a concerning, alarming stat of the day every day.
Well.
Yeah, that is true.
Or else you just got to say, T-Man, here's a concerning, alarming stat that I want you to be aware of.
For this day only.
That's right.
A one day only concerning, alarming stat of the day?
I think you did. No, forget the day. You're obsessed with the day.
I guess
You love the way the day rolls off the tongue so much that you're not even realizing what that gives reference to. That makes it seem like you're going to do a concerning, alarming stat of the day every day.
Ah, okay.
So, are you prepared to give me a concerning, alarming stat of the day every day or no?
Well, I'm sure I could find you.
Okay, well, then we'll hold you to that.
Okay.
So today, you're going to give us a concerning, alarming stat of the day, and then we'll expect one for the next 18, 19 years. Go ahead.
All right. According to a recent study, 41% of teenage girls say that they've had unwanted sex for fear that their boyfriends would become angry if they didn't.
Mm-hmm. Say that one more time, please.
41%.
Yes.
Teenage girls.
Of teenage girls.
Teenage.
Yeah, teenage.
Yes,
Are
14 to 17-year-olds,
had
basically.
sex with their boyfriends because they were
Unwanted sex because
they didn't want to have it.
They didn't
that
want
would
to
be
have
the
it.
definition of unwanted sex.
Correct.
Right. Because they were fearful that their boyfriends would get mad.
Yes.
Well, that
If
sounds
they
like the right move.
Come on now, stop.
Sounds like some people out there raising the girls right. Why make the boy mad if they don't have to, Terry?
That is really scary to me.
Mm-hmm. So where's the concerning, alarming part come in, Terry?
Gee, I think the whole stat is.
Is that right?
Yeah. Teenage
What's the
girls,
big deal?
All upset,
Mhm.
having unwanted sex.
Where's the all upset? Why are you throwing in all upset?
Well,
You know
I would
love
be
it.
upset if I
Yeah.
was having unwanted sex for fear that the
Unwanted
boyfriend
sex.
would become angry.
Unwanted sex could be some of the best sex ever.
Yeah. You don't want to see me angry. I don't want that.
You don't want to see. You think that's the way the teenage boys are really saying it? You don't want to see me angry.
If you don't give it up.
So lay back and shuddy.
Yeah, that's
It's a
what
lay back and shuddy morning.
I guess so.
Mm-hmm. Terry, you know what I have to say to that stat
Yes?
that you call so concerning and so alarming?
You don't think that's concerning?
Well, I have to say, the first thing that comes to mind is, welcome to marriage.
Preparing them for the future, huh?
Right, might as well prepare early. There's so many nights I just want to go to sleep, get some rest, but she needs to have it so bad.
Oh, yeah, can't resist
that
me.
Here I am in an unwanted state,
Oh, sure, you're just laying back and shedding.
giving her exactly what she needs, and then some. Mm-hmm. Because I'm so damn good at it.
Wow.
Yes. All right, well, that may be something that you want to discuss with us to highlight all the concerning and alarming parts, Terry.
Right.
And we will take that quick break and come back with more in-depth discussion of Terry Freese concerning alarming stat of the day. Women having unwanted sex just to eliminate any potential
Blow up from their boyfriend. And it's teenage girl.
teenage girls.
I think
that's why you're worried,
yeah.
because
Teenage.
you're the mother
I am.
of two daughters.
I'm actually 3.
Who are on the doorstep. Well, two
Two
daughters.
on the
who-
doorstep,
Let me
correct.
finish. Who are on the doorstep of their teenage years.
Yes.
Are any of them teenagers yet?
No.
Neither of the two are teenagers yet.
No.
We'll open the phone lines, too, Terry, since this is so concerning and so alarming. 1-866-663. What did I miss?
Just groaning about Terry's daughters is just disgusting. Oh, yeah, teenagers. Let us know when they are.
You don't like being the mom of teenage daughters? It makes you feel old, Terry?
No, I don't like to hear Hot Shot Scott groaning about the potential.
So you never picked up?
No. No, I didn't.
You could have picked up.
Yeah, I could have, but
you just didn't feel like you didn't feel comfortable doing it.
Well, I
understand that feeling,
Terry.
I was like, oh, no. Right, now we're back on, Terry.
Yeah.
And
so
I kind of want to talk about this.
Oh, well, I just thought it was kind of interesting.
Yeah,
it kind of took me by
share
surprise.
stuff with me during the break. I know you were on some kind of little subject before we went to break. We'll get back to that. Don't forget about that.
Right.
But Terry just shared with me, Stephen, not a huge story by any means, just a little nugget of I don't know what it is.
Just,
a little nugget.
Yeah, a little nugget.
A little nugget of nothing.
Love nuggets.
Just chimed up during the break and said, I was on the... Were you on the road? How did you say it?
I wasn't really
listening until...
I was at home and I was on my cell phone.
Okay, and then all of a sudden she gets a call on her cell phone, caller ID. She looks at it and notices it's gay phone. Does it say gay phone operator?
No, I just know his number.
You have his number stored in your phone?
No, I just know his number.
Everyone in the city knows his number.
Right.
If you see 903-6969, you're going to know that it's gay phone operator. So you didn't pick up because you didn't feel comfortable with it.
Well,
calling Terry.
He never calls you in private. That's weird.
Yeah, that's why
I was like calling you about? What the hell is he calling you about?
I don't know.
He didn't leave a message.
No message was left.
What's wrong with this dude?
I don't know.
So all of a sudden, Chach decides to, out of the blue, call Terry free off hours?
Yeah.
And you have no idea why he called?
No. And I figured, if I didn't click over, then, okay.
He'll leave a message, and that'll be a lot more comfortable than having to have a conversation with him that I just never am accustomed to having off the air.
Right.
It's weird.
Yeah, it was.
Like how could he have wanted? What if he called you? Well, let's say because of his stomach stapling surgery, Terry, he's all of a sudden into women, and which would convince me that gay is now being gay is absolutely a choice, even though I tend to believe it's not. But let's say all of a sudden he decided that he's into women and he wants to make you his real first heterosexual experience.
Wow.
Would you allow him, if he presented a good case, to put his gay phone operator, whatever schlong he's got happening in your situation, yes or no?
In my sleeve? No.
Oh, jeez. No. Let's say for some reason he came into a windfall of money. Let's say some gay uncle left him like a huge fortune. He didn't even know he had the uncle. He didn't know the uncle had a fortune. The story is just miraculous. And he gets a huge inheritance, and he's got like hundreds of millions of dollars. And he offers you $10 million, let's say. $10 million to put his AIDS-infested...
Whoa!
Wow.
In your situation. Are you doing that or what?
That would be a no.
Oh, you're such a liar.
No, I'd
even do it.
You would?
Oh, jeez. I don't want to hear that, Stephen. You know what? We don't need any outside commentary from you. I'm talking to Terry, and you're really making us all a lot more uncomfortable than we even were talking about gay phone operator calling Terry.
Yes, $10 million is a nice sum. And
you check with your husband. He's giving you the go-ahead on that,
No,
Terry.
he's not.
He absolutely is.
No,
$10 million. Who the hell is it?
No. You said AIDS infested, and he's a risk taker.
Because he's had some weird people over his place from the chat line, Terry.
No, and I know that, and I'm not that big of a risk taker.
Yeah, there's no guarantee you're going to get it.
Right, but there's no guarantee that I'm not. Or not even necessarily AIDS, but something that he's carrying around in his body.
It has to be an AIDS-infested situation because he just allows strangers to come over all the time, doesn't he?
He partakes in risky behavior.
Yeah,
so we'd know if he had AIDS, right?
Well, it takes a couple of years to kick in. Anyway.
But no, I'm just not that big of a gambler on it. I wouldn't, nah.
Yeah, I know when to hold them.
Yeah, I'm holding
You're lying, though. You know you're lying. If the money was actually sprawled out in front of you, you'd do it. Anyway.
No.
That's probably not why he called.
What the hell was he calling?
I don't know, because I didn't call him back.
See, now my imagination is running wild, obviously.
Yeah, obviously it is.
Not only is he offering you sex, but with his AIDS-infested situation, he's offering it to you.
$10 million, he just got a windfall? Wow, you better get a refund.
What the hell was he calling you for?
I don't know. I didn't call him back. I didn't answer the phone, didn't get a message.
Well, if you didn't leave a message, you don't need to call him back, I wouldn't think.
Right, I guess.
You're not required to. He assumed because he didn't leave a message that you'd call him back in all kinds of curious with
inquiries. and
Yeah,
stuff.
with all kind of curious questions as to why he was phoning you, and he never calls you off the air.
No, I can't read. I think maybe a couple years back, quite honestly, maybe have called once, like
There's
to say
been
Merry
years
Christmas.
There's been years between calls, and you looked on the calendar, no holiday really to be found.
Right.
There's no reason he should be calling.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not accustomed at all to getting phone calls from him.
All right, you talked me into it, Terry.
Sure, it was an uninteresting story about himself. He probably didn't miss much.
Right. But why all of a sudden does he call Terry with his uninteresting stories? Isn't he usually calling you for that?
Yeah.
I get those all the time.
I mean, he doesn't even IM me or anything.
Right, it's just weird.
Hello.
What are you doing? Are you listening?
Yes, I'm listening.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
You don't sound happy.
Well, no, I don't appreciate what you were just saying.
What about your AIDS-infested situation?
Exactly, because it's not true.
Well, I mean, don't you think that people have a right to assume that, considering some of your activities?
No, they
And it has nothing to do with being gay. Just anyone who would just have strangers come over of any kind of sexual orientation and get all that far ahead of yourself with, well, what's your name? Okay, let's go. You know, that's pretty opening yourself to the possibility of getting all kinds of oogies, right?
Hey, that hasn't happened in a long time.
Uh-huh.
Not since last week.
You're a high risk, though. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, because of those behaviors, you're a high risk.
you have to admit that.
It can be, yes.
And gingers are more susceptible to it, too.
Yes, more a reference to you being a ginger kid than you being a homosexual. I hope you don't feel like that was any kind of homosexual commentary.
No, not at all.
Because
Not at all.
AIDS is pretty much just as much in the heterosexual world as the homosexual world these days, right?
Yeah, it seems like
It's a gay disease.
No, it is.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Reagan. Anyhow. All right, so maybe you didn't appreciate that, but I don't see how you can fight it. Apparently you haven't been able to for years. So, why were you calling Terry? What's that all about?
Maybe it's private.
Private? Well, apparently it was so private you couldn't even tell her.
Okay, I didn't leave a message because she didn't need to call me back. It wasn't something that I needed.
What could you possibly be calling Terry about that's private, aside from my imagination deciding that it had to be that you've lost 86 pounds now and you're all of a sudden liking women?
That's not the case, but I have lost 90, not 86.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Almost
new
100 pounds?
update.
Wait till he gets to 93.
Oh, what does he win? What does he win?
It
New
was 3 months from surgery.
update. Gay phone operator who was on death's door is now getting himself into a fit and tidy situation body-wise.
Nice job, Christopher.
It's getting there.
Yes.
Maybe he needs a reference from Terry or something for a job, maybe.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Which is gross. How do you think something like that? Anyhow, Gay, could that have been in? Are you looking for an employment situation? And Terry Free is someone that you would like your potential employer to call to give a little background on you, or what?
If that was a possibility, it would be very nice.
Huh?
If that was a possibility, if she was willing to do that, that would be nice.
But that's not why you
what it
called.
was, yeah.
That's not why you called, is what you're saying.
Actually, I called to see if she had any job leads.
Oh.
If she knew. No, I'm getting desperate. I need money.
Mm-hmm. And Terry Free is the job lead friend on your little list of phone numbers?
Well, she seems to be the one that gets all the free stuff and all these deals.
She's got all these sponsors that she voices spots for you, so you're wondering if she can get you a job. All right, well, that turned out to be pretty uneventful.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's why it is. I think.
You think he's lying?
Oh my God!
What, he wants to do Terry, Stephen?
No, I don't think it's that. There's got to be.
Well, now that you lost 90 pounds, do you still feel as gay?
Yeah, they didn't cut that out, did they?
Totally.
Gayer than
Wait,
ever?
but if I'm at high risk, so is she with the amount of people she's been with.
Oh, geez, why are you getting on
come
Terry?
on.
What did Terry do here?
Pretty sure you won't be getting a job now.
Man!
Jeez.
Yeah, put me down as a reference. Have somebody call. Please do.
Was he applying with SPD or something?
Right.
You gonna be a cop now that you're all limber and just so agile, or what?
No. I like cuffs, but I don't want to be a cop.
Oh, yes.
And nightsticks, probably.
Yeah.
Is that why it's
Big
called
one.
the cuff?
Yeah.
Is that why that joint is called the cuff?
Yeah, there's handcuffs outside.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
You put two and two together.
I just finally did, yes.
All right.
You don't notice it when you walk in?
Wow, stupid.
I don't look in that direction.
All right.
I go to the non-gay side. I go to the non-gay dartboard. Anyhow.
Any gay.
They're all gay there.
Yeah, right. Okay, so That's why I call Terry. Very exciting. So, what are you down to? What's your exact weight now?
302.
302. Closing in on Hot Fudge Scott's 295.
Whoa.
It's coming.
Tell me you're not going to be uncomfortable when he's 294 and you're 295. The moment he gets 1 pound below you, tell me you're not going to feel really... I look at him laughing.
Yeah.
Tell me you're not going to feel a little bit bothered by that.
Maybe a tad.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I know he didn't work for it.
Oh, jeez.
Just a lazy
The
ass.
sell-out, cop-out weight loss strategy. Didn't even...
You know, I don't care. It's working.
Didn't put an ounce of
Didn't
sweat
even
into
earn
it.
the money to pay for his own procedure. That just
all that
burns you too.
It does.
Yeah, that's right. You forget about that too.
I'm so mad about it. I'm going to the Mongolian Girl today.
What time?
You're not going.
I can have a bite.
You can't even fit a sprout down your stapled stomach.
Oh, I can fit more than a sprout.
Jeez. So you feel gayer than ever? Is that right?
Not gay there ever. I still feel the same.
Have you lost like your libido at all because you're so stapled down, or what?
No. That's more.
Really?
Gotten more?
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
How can it be more than the guy that would spend all the wee hours of the morning on the chat lines inviting people over to his apartment?
Because now I can move around more and I can think about it more and actually fantasize about actually doing something.
Oh, that's so gay.
So now he's a top.
So you're actually considering being a top now?
I was thinking about it.
Wow, he actually introduced himself to it. Now he's ready to put it in motion.
Oh, yeah.
You know, less of a belly, I can move more. So.
And you can see it now.
No, not yet.
You can't see it yet?
No.
What weight do you think you have to get to see it?
It's
I have no idea, because I don't know if I've ever seen it.
It's got freckles!
Oh, man. He's so pissed when he doesn't see it.
How pissed would you be if you just saw it and didn't even want to pretend like you saw it?
It's got
I'm okay.
Whatever weight it is, it's less than what I weigh. So.
Wow. What weight do you think you have to get to?
My doctor says 200, 210.
No, to see it. To actually what?
Oh, I have no idea. I've never seen it.
Are you getting closer? Do you know it's like right around the bend or what?
Oh, no, it's not. No.
It's not right around the bend.
No, it's going to be a while.
Come on.
It's like he's never met it. It's like, hello,
I
Wiener.
know,
My name's Chris.
exactly. They have to have this introduction when he actually sees it.
It's definitely under 230.
What's crazy is that more people have seen it than him.
Yeah.
I don't think you should consider. I don't think you should consider being a top until you can see it. Right?
When I lay down, I can see it.
Jeez. That's nasty. Anyway, all right. So that's why you call Terry. You want a job? Yeah, whatever. Terry needs to soil her good name like that. She's got a good name, and she wants to.
No, and yesterday was 3 months from day of surgery, and I've lost 90 pounds as of yesterday.
So she wants to tell some people out there to hire you so you can call in sick on week 3, and then week 4 you're out 3 days.
And then they call me up and go, nice reference.
Yes,
Thanks
that's
a
what
lot.
she needs to hire someone like you.
I wouldn't do that to you.
Mm-hmm. Then all of a sudden you go diarrheaing in the stairwell.
God.
Is that what they need? Is that what Terry needs?
It never happened.
Yeah.
Not to me.
Mm-hmm. I forgot it was the gay phone operator lookalike who's been left in the
He
dust.
didn't even look like me.
Since Gay is now a shell of his former self, Terry.
You paid for his surgery too, right? The lookalike?
No. I don't know. I don't even know where he is now.
No, he's asking me if I paid for his surgery as well.
Oh.
Yeah. You don't think for a second you paid for your surgery, do you?
No.
No.
You earned it, though, didn't you?
I did earn it.
How did
You
you...
were very kind, and I thank you very much.
I'm not asking for that.
I don't care. I still said it.
How did you earn 1 pound of your 90 pounds that you've lost so far? Tell me how. Real quick again, remind me. I know you've probably been through this, but I can't remember. I want to know how you feel like you've earned this.
Going through the pain of surgery, making the decision to alter my life.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
never
making
be
the
able to eat the things I
decision,
wanted.
that's how he's earned all that has happened over the past couple of months where he's lost 90 pounds.
Right.
Yeah. Well, any other excuse, you're just going to say, no, it's bull. So
Yeah, it's all...
why even go there?
Yeah.
It's very
Not
smart.
So you threw out your best one, and this is your best one, so we can't dispute that it's bull? That's about as bull as it could possibly be.
Well, it's good. It's better than the others.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Well, every time you put me down when I say something.
The bottom line of this phone call is, don't call Terry Free. No one here is comfortable with it. I can speak for you like that.
Yeah,
Oh, dear.
sure.
Unless, of course, you want to take private
Well,
calls.
no,
in which
I'm
case
good.
you can interject right now that he's more than welcome to call you at any time.
No, I'm good.
After he said she's a whore.
Yeah.
jeez.
She said he said I was infected with just as many diseases as him.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is 0, so you have 0.
Mm-hmm. How could you have
You're gonna say
zero
that I'm
diseases?
that way,
You got
then
some.
whatever.
How could you have zero diseases? That's almost impossible.
Okay, I just went in for major surgery. I had to have a ton of tests done before
Wow.
so that my doctor was aware of any situation.
I guess that's kind of true. It's hard to argue with that one.
Thank you.
No, you don't have to have an STD test to have surgery. Liar.
You're talking about AIDS, and if you have that...
He's not ruling out all other STDs,
Right.
though.
No, you're crazy.
Put on the chlamydia drugs.
are
Right.
asked.
People with herpes can't have surgery. No, I'm sorry. We got to pass.
No, but you are asked in their little, if you have any STDs and all that.
Yeah, they have to take extra precautions. They have to be careful. So it's like, of course they get all that.
Because they won't wear the rubber gloves if you don't have any disease.
Right. Oh, I'm going to go bareback today there, Chief. You clean as a whistle.
Yeah, I love the feeling of a bare hand inside me. Whatever.
All right. So when do you need a job by? Like now?
As soon as possible.
Customer service again? Is that what you're looking for?
Yes.
What do you need Terry for? You're so, low weight situation now kind of guy that you can hit the pavement, go all over town, all over the state to find a job.
No, I've been applying online.
You're Mr. Limber.
I called to see if she had any additional leads.
You know I can't walk.
You're
No, I can't,
Mr. Limber.
I am, but I'm asking for extra help in case she knows any leads. That's why.
I'm glad I haven't seen him in a few months, Terry. It's going to be... From what Hotshot told me, Terry, from seeing him at the appearance he was at a few weeks ago,
Right.
it's a little scary to see him now. There's such a change in his look.
Yeah, I bet. I'm pretty nervous.
And he loves it. Listen to him.
Why is that scary?
Mm-hmm. We don't like to see you like that.
Now you're just a short redhead guy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, being fat made you cool.
Yeah, you had some character.
Yeah.
Please, I'm still 300 pounds at 5'3". I'm not just...
Not for long.
Guy.
At
No,
the rate you're
thank God.
going.
You going to get down to 200?
I want to get down to 180.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
180.
wow.
Definitely be able to see it then.
Oh, yeah.
Steven wants to see it at 180.
Okay.
I'll even
That's
show
what
you
I
then,
said.
Steven.
All right, whatever. Very good, guys. Not really. Thanks for the call. Not really. We called you. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There he goes. It's weird.
Yeah,
Out of the blue call like that. Scary.
it was. So, I'm glad he didn't ask me to call.
Terry, before the break, you brought up a very alarming and concerning stat of the day.
Yes.
That stat was...
That 41% of teenage girls say that they've had unwanted sex with their boyfriends for fear that their boyfriends would become angry if they didn't.
41% of teenage girls admitted that.
Yes.
Makes you wonder how many the actual percentage is of teenage girls that are having sex with their boyfriends for the same reason, Terry.
Right.
If 4 out of 10 are admitting that, you know the number's going to be even higher. 1-866-663-T-Man. Terry Free is very, very shaken by this news, knowing that her daughters are all boy crazy now.
Only one.
And you never want to make those boys that you're crazy about.
Yeah.
You never want to make them mad, Terry. So what are you going to do about this?
I'm going to lock my girls up.
Fortunately for you, they've been locked up for years, so
they have, actually.
no extra work for you.
No, just earlier.
Yes.
That is kind of,
Steve, were you the kind of guy that when you were with a girl that you made it clear that if she wasn't giving you exactly what you were intending to get, that you would be mad?
Yeah.
You still do today, right?
No, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Amy cowers in fear at the tongue lashing and physicality that will come about if Stephen does not get what he's looking for.
I am man. Give it to me now.
Whoa. That's why he lives out in the woods so nobody can hear her scream.
Girls are having sex out of fear.
That's not good.
No, not good.
I'm sorry, what was that? Is that out loud?
Out loud.
Well, Jerry, I mean, they still have the right to say no, and these boys
I'm sure
have
they-
to comply, but they're not saying no. That's just stupid.
You think it's just an excuse that they're making for having sex?
Oh, come on.
They tell their
now.
parents, well, he was going to beat me up if I didn't.
Something there.
I don't necessarily. I mean, I'm sure that may be an excuse for some, but I don't think that's the majority. No,
Something their parents are just ready and willing to buy, Terry, as an excuse to why their daughters are so slutting it out at age 12.
No,
that wouldn't be a teenager. 13.
Because I know that there is a rise in teenage relationships of domestic violence and sex.
More teenage boys are smacking around their teenage girlfriends than ever before.
Yeah.
Learned it from you, Daddy.
Let's go to the phones and see if there are any comments on this. Terry.
Yes? Oh.
What
Sorry.
Hello?
You're on the air, yes.
Oh, hi.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
Well, you're outside the window, damn it.
So I wouldn't say I'm a teenager, but when I was a teenager...
You had sex out of fear all the time? It was the best sex you ever had, what?
Whoa!
Okay, I'll let you talk. Go ahead. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want to say, Terry?
Well, when I was... My little sister also, she was talking to me about this the other day, and she's a teenager, and... She said that she feels forced all the time, like, in fear that they might break up.
Isn't that just horrible?
You'd think maybe you'd make the mistake once. Oh, wow, I didn't want to, but I did, and I regret it because I never feel good about giving sex over when I'm not really interested. And she's just doing it over and over and over again,
Well,
Terry.
what do you tell your sister?
Oops, and oh, I did it again. Oh, geez, and oh, yeah.
Well, and it's not, I mean...
Why didn't you just enjoy it after all this time?
What's there to enjoy when you're...
Well, then why not stop at some point? Giving your boyfriend sex if you're not enjoying it and you don't really want to do it. At some point, either you got to start enjoying it or you figure out that this is not the way to do it.
Right?
Yeah, when you come sauntering in the new Victoria's Secret outfit, come on, what are we supposed to do? You want it.
Nothing like the 13-year-old in the hot new Victoria's Secret outfit.
Sauntering, by the way.
Yeah, sauntering on in.
Oh, the 13-year-olds... They saunter with the best of them.
Oh, do they?
Terry, first of all, turn the radio down or whatever that is in the background. If you have the view on, turn them down. They suck.
Okay.
Especially without Claire Danes. Who was the one who just left? Meredith Baxter.
Meredith.
Yeah.
Meredith Vieira.
Meredith Baxter Bernie was on. I'd watch every day.
That would be a better show, probably.
Better show. All right, so you're...
Not only she did, but now her sister is feeling...
And you don't have the influence over your sister to sit her down... and just shake her to the point where she's ready to stop giving her boyfriend the sex that she doesn't want.
Well, I think it has to do with a lot of younger girls are dating older guys nowadays.
How old's your sister?
She's 17. Her boyfriend's 24.
Oh, my gosh.
And she knows when her boyfriend wants it, she's got to give it to him, or there's going to be trouble.
Yeah.
Your parents are okay with that?
I don't think they know his age.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry and horny.
Wow, that's another thing. I don't understand the whole...
All right, so when your sister sits you down and tells you about all this sex she's having that she never really wants at any point, what is your response to that as the older sister who's supposed to be there guiding and assisting and giving some shreds of advice at certain times when they're warranted? I certainly would think this is a time that you should step in and offer some advice. What are you saying?
Well, I called him up and I
You
talked
call
to him
up the
about it.
boyfriend?
Yeah.
Good job.
And he probably said, what are you talking about? You don't even know what's going on when we're having sex. She wants it more than I do.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's what he
every
claimed.
guy's response. Oh, yeah, she wants it bad.
Well, she's not exactly. We're not talking about a girl that's being forced here.
Well, in some ways she is.
Is she saying no at any point? Is she giving any no indications of any kind? Is she giving him any understanding that she's not interested?
I think she is.
You got to do something to throw up the flag there, Terry.
Even so, if a 24-year-old guy is dealing with a 17-year-old girl, he should be able to understand if she's comfortable or not.
Or doing it in the first place.
Yeah,
probably.
first of all, you shouldn't even be doing it.
Not if she's not giving him sign number one that she is uncomfortable. Terry, a lot of people have sex and never let the person on, never let the person in on the fact that they'd rather be doing something else.
You're right, that's true. Most guys just could care less anyway, which is obviously what he, they're not in tune with.
I'd rather be throwing the football around the backyard, but I guess we're here.
Leading them on.
She's leading them on, right? I mean,
when I walk in the room in the full chicken suit and the double-headed pleaser, it's on.
Yes. And I can't imagine your wife not wanting that situation, but...
We play Chicken Charlie once a week.
That's right.
Chicken Charlie, God.
Extra crispy. Now,
she could be fearful of that situation, though, easily, I would think.
Tell me...
My wife.
Yes. Tell me how the conversation went when she told you this and what you called the boyfriend and said what?
I just said I was talking to my sister. I don't like the guy to start with just because of the age difference.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I called him and said that if this was true, that it was going to stop. Or
Did he
else
make
I would
it?
call
Did he
the
make it seem like he was aware of the fact that your sister was not interested, or he was completely blown away by this news?
He acted like he didn't care. He's pretty verbally abusive. I mean, I wouldn't doubt if he was physically abusive also. But
Because there's a difference between him, like, getting to the point where she's giving him a clear sign of saying no, and he doesn't care and keeps going. That would be obviously out-and-out rape. That's not happening here, though, from what I'm understanding, right?
Yeah, he acted like I was crazy when I called.
So did you tell your sister that you talked to her boyfriend?
I didn't tell her, no, but I'm sure she found out.
Isn't that kind of scary because if it were me, I would have said, if I'm thinking that my sister's boyfriend, who's 7 years older, is not only verbally but possibly physically abusing my sister, and then I talk to him about the situation.
Blah, blah, blah. Why don't you admit the real reason you called your sister's boyfriend?
What's that?
Why don't you admit the real reason you called your sister's boyfriend?
Yeah, right.
Hey, I don't even have to tell her. She knows what it is.
No.
I don't even have to tell her what the real reason is.
I think she knows you.
No. She knows what the real reason is. She wants to be on the right side of that 24-year-old schlong. Right or wrong? Jealousy!
No, I'm married.
You want it even more than I thought.
Well, couldn't you call the police on this situation?
Yeah, very easily you could, right?
Yeah, I threatened that a few times, but I'd rather not have my sister.
Well, where's the case? We're not talking about your quintessential standard rape case here. We're talking about, in her mind, she's thinking to herself while it's going on, I'd really rather not be doing this, but he'll never know. That's not a situation where a girl makes it even remotely or shows some shred of saying no. That's not happening here.
I understand that, but still.
There's a difference. I want people to understand that. You gotta.
You're right. She's not verbally saying no. I don't want.
Throw up the little pause finger.
Right. But I mean, and even so, maybe he is. Maybe she is throwing up the whole, or maybe I just probably guess that her whole body language is maybe showing signs of unwanted approach. And
So
when he doesn't, care about what her body language says because she didn't verbally say no.
And if he's abusive, she's not going to be
Yeah,
saying
she's not going
to.
Right. She's scared.
Scared little bunny.
Who wants to hurt the little bunny? Anyway.
Turn your buddy's ass over.
Wow. So.
All right, so where do we go from here?
I mean, he's obviously a manipulator.
Oh, she hung up on us.
Yeah. He's a manipulator.
Manipulative predator.
Yeah.
Why? 17 isn't that legal in this state?
But you only have a 3-year window. 17 to 20 is A-OK, supposedly.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
So technically what he's doing is illegal just based on a statutory rape standpoint.
I don't know. Well, yeah, he's not in that
so,
window, but supposedly. I don't know.
The T-man window?
Oh, jeez. It's different windows, Steven.
Okay.
Jason is on the air. Good morning, Jason.
Good morning.
Yes, Jason.
Well, I don't know. First of all,
He's proud to be a part of the statistic.
16-year-old.
Yeah.
What is up with that?
What?
I just don't understand being 24 with a 17-year-old. I don't know. Just wait a while.
Now 34, maybe.
There's just so much more domestic violence and stuff I'm noticing now, and just guys that are just, whether it's coming from their life at home or whatever, but I just see so much crap with how they take it out on their girlfriends and pressure their girlfriends, because they probably see that with their dad or whatever. So I'm just getting pretty weird out there. And girls are just trying to impress guys so much, at a young age, that they're just kind of slutting it up and just, they're trying so hard to impress.
Now, that may be the case, and maybe there is also a point to the fact that there's more domestic violence happening in the teenage generation now, as almost like a throwback to the 50s and 60s, Terry, because in the 80s and 90s, and in the new millennium, Terry, you don't get away with much as far as the things. I mean, men used to beat the crap out of their women all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Back in the good old days.
Right,
Yeah, the golden
and
era.
in fact, you didn't even, you're right, you didn't even hear about it. You
Right.
didn't even know
And
what
women
was going
just
on.
took it and expected it.
Right.
It was the
to
greatest
some
generation.
extent.
Right.
Now, if that's starting up again with the teenage generation,
Scary.
that is got to be stopped by the teenage girls themselves and the people who are overseeing their best interests.
Right.
Heaven knows my daughter, if there's a daughter on the way, I'll find out Friday. Well, I actually won't find out the gender, but
Twins, whether or not twins.
No boyfriend's going to beat her up, Jerry.
Right.
I'm sure every dad says that. But
and your 17-year-old wouldn't be dating a 24-year-old probably either.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you'd allow that.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe you would.
No.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. 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 Ricardo.
Yeah, how you doing there, T-Man?
What's up, buddy?
Well, when the other girl was saying, a guy is all us males. When you're having sexual intercourse with the person, if they're getting into it, you're not giving any signs as you don't want any.
But we're not even saying while you're doing it. We're saying like,
the
prior.
prelude.
Yeah, the prelude to it. Let's say, you're sitting there and.
What if you're not looking at her in the eye during the prelude, though, Terry? You wouldn't know.
That's true, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Great point, right?
Right.
Yeah, right. So what are you saying, Ricardo?
Well, I was just saying, there's many ways you can read a person, and
if a woman really doesn't want it, Terry, she should give some small indication. Doesn't have to be much, and the guy has to stand down. End of story.
You're right. The guy should stand down.
But if a woman's not giving any indication and is just going through the motions of it, hey. I can't really, with a good conscience here, I can't really find a way to blame the guy.
So, but let me ask you this. Okay,
throw
so
him aside.
No, listen.
And I'm not saying it has to be much. I'm not saying it has to be no.
So just laying there like a dead fish, going, not saying anything and letting you.
Jerry, how many guys
have
had sex with a girl lays there like a dead fish, and you don't even know if she's loving it or hating it? Some girls just lay there like a dead fish.
You're not going to ask that, but you can. Let's say you can kind of tell on her face that this is
no.
A weird
I would just
situation.
think if a girl laid there like a dead fish, I would just say to myself, "You sucked. I'll only come back once or twice, and that's that."
Yeah. Okay, maybe 3 or 4.
Maybe 3 or 4 times, depending on how I'm doing with other women.
Sorry you can't breathe.
Some women just don't know what they're doing, and therefore lay there like dead fish by default, Terry. Some women know exactly what they're doing. They go crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It's not necessarily an indicator of how much they want it or don't want it.
But
Terry.
don't you ask? Don't you say, well, I don't know. No, I guess you wouldn't ask. You would just like you said.
And if I ask and I say, why were you laying there like a dead fish during sex? Did you not want it? No, I just suck. Okay, thank you. I feel better now.
Okay.
Should have some sort of communication with the person you're plowing, though, I would think.
But a 17-year-old, Stephen, think about it. Seriously. Is a 17-year-old really going to... at that age, know how to communicate, how to...
because she's
and
scared
that's
of the
the
guy.
thing.
I don't think we're talking about 17-year-olds. I think we're more ranging towards
but the stat
13,
I'm talking...
14, and 15-years that are having sex, Terry.
The range
because you're more inclined to impress your boyfriend at 13, 14, and 15, that much more than you are, even though you're still wanting to impress him at 17, Terry.
Right.
But the 13, 14, and 15-year-olds really want to fit in, be popular, and that's the way to go about it.
Yeah. The new Trapper Keeper not cutting it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Time to have sex.
Yeah.
Really want to impress me.
They'll have to go back to the drawing board of the Trapper Keeper to make it as impressive as the willingness, don't you know?
The T-Man.
Another new law takes effect tomorrow that goes after online gamblers.
Oh, yeah.
In this country, it is already
I got all kinds of people out there in the listening audience, Terry, emailing me, considering me like some degenerate gambler, saying, T-Man, what are you going to do now? Did you hear about this online gambling law that Christine Gregoire passed? This is your lady. Because I was big on Christine Gregoire getting into office, Terry. I was very supportive of her candidacy. I think I put it over the top for her. She certainly needed every vote, that's for sure. And what are you laughing at, Stephen?
She did, yeah. It was close.
Yeah.
Extremely close.
Mm-hmm. Didn't she lose about 7 out of the 8 counts?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
The last one's the one that counts. So.
Apparently so. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And she has passed a law that online gambling is now illegal, and they'll throw your ass in jail for life and beyond, or something like that.
Wow.
It's actually life, bed, bath, and beyond.
Right.
So how's she gonna monitor?
I don't know this. We'll listen to the story, Terry, but it's amazing how people are concerned for me. I got a lot of listeners that are concerned for me. It's very nice.
It is nice.
For your concern. And I respond to all those emails, of course, not really. And, all right, let's listen to what the deal
In
is.
this country, it is already illegal to play and pay online.
Oh, it is?
But the new law makes it tougher for people in Washington State.
That is.
Q13 Fox News reporter Nicole Sanchez live in the newsroom. She has more on what this
good.
new law really means. Hi,
Hit it,
Nicole.
Sanchez. What are you wearing?
Christine, take a look. There are tons of websites online where you can pay to play games like blackjack and poker.
Nicole's kind of dirty.
Stop
Dirty
it.
Sanchez. Oh, yes.
But starting tomorrow, if you get caught,
Right.
you could really have to pay up.
Oh, jeez.
That's ridiculous.
Bob Hudson can't believe online gambling is about to become a felony.
Mm-hmm.
A felony that could cost you up to $10,000.
A felony, not even a misdemeanor?
Yeah.
It's pretty serious.
5 years in prison, or worse, both.
The state's running its own lottery, so yeah, it's absurd.
A tad bit hypocritical. The state running its own lottery, that seems pretty illegal-like.
Yeah, of course
But
it is.
be able to gamble in the privacy of your own home is now potentially a felony?
But the
If they can't get a cut, they don't want it.
Right.
Well, that money's paying for lots of things. I mean, that's the justification, obviously.
Well, so is all your personal stuff, too.
Well, this money's going somewhere. Someone's doing well off it.
But the odds of players like Bob getting caught may not be so bad.
Oh.
The Washington State
Yeah, I'll bet you $1,000 you don't get caught, Hutcha.
That I don't think. Or they're going to be out.
Oh, wait, it's illegal to do that. Oh, we're not online. Anyway.
You're going to make that wager?
Are you going to slow down your online gambling now because they're on the case, or what? Because they're ready to bust into your house this afternoon.
I'll answer that off the air.
But the odds of players like Bob getting caught may not be so bad.
Oh, good.
The Washington State Gambling Commission says they are not planning to target individuals.
Oh, okay. See? Everyone was all up in an uproar.
Oh, okay.
Everyone was in a tizzy for no reason.
Instead, they'll focus on the companies that run the websites.
There are a lot of Washington State online gambling companies, I'm sure.
I'm sure there are.
They got to go to Caracas?
Right.
And arrest these people?
Going to the Cayman Islands. I'll take this job, Bob.
Some cases don't always pay up when players win.
Your site pays. I've never cashed out anything. I don't really gamble online that much. I don't gamble sports online. I play a little poker, but even that I don't really play much anymore because it's not a real true game. But
100% I've been paid.
You've been paid every time.
Every single
Never
time.
had a problem.
In a timely fashion.
Wow.
It's in their best interest to pay up. I mean, why would they stiff you? Then you'll never go back.
They're making billions overseas. Why wouldn't they pay Hotshot out his couple of 100 or 1,000 or whatever he gets?
Right.
I mean, it's in their best interest.
Thousands.
Always get paid.
When you make that big score, will they pay you?
That'll never happen. I lose every time.
I never want to make that big score. I'm a real gambler.
Yeah.
Instead, they'll focus on the companies that run the websites. And in some cases, don't always pay up when players win.
They're in a totally non-regulated environment.
All right,
you
whatever.
have no idea who's operating the game.
You just wish you had the weather.
You don't know if the game is honest. You don't know if the winnings will get paid.
There's just no telling what these offshore businesses are.
Steve McDaniel with the Silver Dollar and Golden Nugget casinos in Tukwila agrees.
It's not in his interest to have people stop gambling online, right?
No.
He doesn't have an agenda here.
No.
Jeez.
He says it's important for players to play in a regulated environment where win or lose, they know they're getting a fair game.
And we're offering free coffee today, too.
Right, $6.95 buffet, so come down and see us.
That's pretty stupid. If you're not going to get paid by the people online, don't gamble there anymore. I mean, you get burned once, and then you move on with your life.
Well, you don't want to be burned once. I'd never heard of anyone really being burned. Do you know anyone that's gotten burned?
Nope. Not one person.
So why are they making this thing into a huge issue?
They want it to stop.
Uh-huh.
That's why.
They want you to gamble locally.
Yes.
There are plenty of casinos around Washington State, that's for sure.
Oh,
Well,
yeah, they're popping up everywhere.
There's no reason for you to have to sit in your house and gamble and give it to people overseas.
Right.
Although you can't gamble the games here locally, can you?
Well, you go to Auburn.
Yeah, you
can buy a half stick of dynamite and drop $1,000 on roulette.
Yeah, but he's saying you can't bet
Like
sports.
Sports.
In Washington State. There's no sports book around.
Oh, if you have a bookie, you can.
Uh-huh.
Where win or lose, they know they're getting a fair game.
So I wouldn't feel safe if I was to go out and gamble online
bet horses,
with
though,
a
that's
business
sports.
that I knew nothing about.
Yeah, but if you want to bet like the
stuff that you bet, the NBA
Finals, you think the Heat are going to beat Dallas, even though all the experts, I don't know why they're picking Dallas, Terry.
Yeah.
I like the Heat in this series. I like Gary Payton, friend of the program, Terry. Didn't start out that way, but certainly has evolved that way. Friend of the program, Terry.
Yes.
I am looking forward to him getting his first championship ring, and well-deserved.
Yeah. I'm rooting for him big time.
Exactly. How excited will you be for a good guy like him?
Absolutely, totally excited.
After all these years, to be sporting the world championship ring.
I wear my glove every game.
Well, it's coming because the Heat will beat the Dallas Mavericks in the series, Terry, even though they don't have home court advantage, which is a problem.
Yeah,
home
but
court
still.
advantage is key in any kind of basketball environment.
Right.
And although it'll be difficult, it will be done.
Mm-hmm. They got Dwayne Wade.
If you want to go online and bet it, proceed with caution.
Yeah.
The T-Man. Summer Jam 2006.
Looking forward to seeing this live, Terry?
I am.
Your own personalized version of this trailer?
Oh, yeah. Here's my wish, Ray J.
Summer Jam Superstar. Ray J.
Yes.
Terry, tell me Ray J is not going to be enjoying a nice piece of filet mignon at our backstage barbecue.
Oh, sure he will.
Yes. Oh, filet mignon to go around, Stephen. You know that. You know how we do's it around here at Q93.
Yeah.
Copper River salmon.
Mm-hmm. Tell me Ray J's not enjoying a nice piece of chicken, nice piece of nice corn muffin at the old backstage barbecue.
Yeah, and rubbing elbows with him. Can't wait to do that.
Nice little helping of beans.
Sure.
So I can get up on stage, a little turbo power.
Just one wish. Oh, boy, sorry.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Pacey's not joining up.
That's right.
He's doing duo.
I only do 4 voices, so they have to fit in somewhere. I'm pretty sure Ray J sounds like that.
Ray J sounds exactly with the deep pipes like that.
I've had one wish.
Mm-hmm. Summer Jam Superstar. Text pages roll in. Speaking of superstars, Terry, the text pagers get their points across all morning long. At 97373, don't you know? That's 97373, don't you know? Let's see what we have here today. Who has text paged in very insightful and interesting comments? Let us find out. 901 in 34 seconds. Somebody writes, who, T-Man, is the white broad on the couch? Does she have a MySpace account? People are intrigued, Terry. Yeah. People are fooled. Kendall's,
Whoa!
I'll dump that.
Yeah.
Her plan is working to perfection, Terry.
Yeah, it is.
She has morphed to the white girl on the couch, and then her plan is to graduate to be the white girl in the chair.
Yeah.
And then slowly but surely, she's going to make the transformation into Emma the intern.
Emma.
Why Emma, white girl on the couch? Why are you going with Emma?
That's the Friends baby.
Yeah,
name.
Ross and Rachel's baby.
Ridiculous.
Is that why? Okay, she doesn't know.
It's the most popular girl's name, isn't it?
The white girl on the couch doesn't know, Terry.
No, she does not know.
And what some people out there don't know is, who is the white girl on the couch? Apparently, texters need to know. Texters love a white girl.
Oh, yeah, especially when they're on the couch.
That's all you got to say is there's a white girl on the couch, and you got texters just like out of their minds with curiosity. Hey, T-Man, who's the white girl on the couch? We didn't say anything else other than she's a white girl on the couch, and this guy's dying to know. Who's the white broad? Oh, he says white broad. Who's the white broad on the couch, and what's her MySpace?
It's torturing him.
Apparently so.
Her MySpace is white girl on the couch.
Is Emma going to have... Well, I don't want to put the cart before the horse because I know that's one of Flowers' new lines. I don't want to...
Jesus. It's got new lines?
I don't want to throw out the baby with the bathwater. But I would like to know, once you morph, once you transform into Emma the intern, are you going to have a new MySpace for Emma? Definitely is the answer there, Terry.
Definitely for Emma. Yes. A new MySpace.
Are you ready to make the graduation moment happen right now, where you leave the couch and come and become the white girl in the chair, or no? Because the chair is closer to the microphone. You can hear her better in the chair. That's the point of the graduation.
I understand.
Are you ready to become white girl in the chair, or not yet? No. Not yet.
No blossom.
Oh.
She wants to ease the transition period. Kind of like someone getting a gender change. She wants to ease the transition period slowly so she can, over time, morph into this Emma that she longs to be.
Right.
That guys are delicious.
Am I just bending over backwards to accommodate a summer intern, or what?
You are.
What's the reason for that?
I don't know, because I have to say,
I'll tell you what the reason.
As long as I've been with you.
The reason for that is I kind of like the fact that she gets my spoon every day.
Yeah.
And I don't want to have to hire a new summer intern.
To get you a spoon?
I'm used to getting my spoon now. Hand it to me.
Right.
For my oatmeal.
Mm-hmm.
And
what the hell am I going to do with the spork, you idiot?
Right.
Spork.
I don't want to have to go through the process of hiring someone new.
Right, I understand.
Let's explain where the spoon is and all that.
Yeah. She's a pretty nice girl.
But don't think for a second that I feel guilty about anything, because she did this all herself.
Yeah, I know. Well,
brought it all on herself, 100% of it, Terry.
She's carrying all of it on her shoulder.
You agree with that, white girl on the couch, or no? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Yesy.
What was that?
She said yesy.
Yesy. Yessy's very cute white girl on the couch lingo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yesy it is.
Anything else you'd like to add this morning, white girl on the couch, or are you pretty much done for the day as far as verbalizations there, or what?
Yeah.
Nothing at all. Want to do a little monologue from the couch or no? A little editorial or what?
She said not yet.
We're not blossoming that.
Okay, she hasn't blossomed that far yet. In the transition to Emma. And she's going to fool everyone when she becomes Emma the intern.
Kind of like a butterfly getting ready to come out of the cocoon.
Mm-hmm. Takes 2 weeks or something to incubate from the caterpillar to the butterflies. I don't remember. I remember learning that in biology or something like that.
Right.
Was it in biology? I can't remember.
Probably not biology.
I don't remember much.
I don't know. One of those ology things.
Mm-hmm.
Like butterflyology or something.
Yes. To fool everybody as Emma. I mean, you're working on a new voice. You're planning to come on the air as Emma over what? The course of the next few weeks or so. Are you going to fool anyone with a new voice? Because if you sound exactly the same, they're going to know what's going on here. Are you worried about that at all? What? If I keep talking about it, they'll know too? So I have to let them forget about it. That's part of the transition process. I can't keep talking like this.
Let her remain the white girl on the couch in her cocoon.
And not make any references to what she morphed from.
Right.
That's part of the key to this? Is that what you're saying? Yeah. I get it now.
Ah, whew.
That's the way to trick the audience.
Yes.
Yeah.
Finally.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't talk about it for a day, no one will ever know.
If we don't talk about it, well, at least our strategy is if we don't talk about it for a few weeks, once she goes on the air as Emma, people are like, oh, who's the new girl?
Right. Okay.
I think maybe you could be insulting a few people in the listening audience.
Underestimating them.
At least make it kind of a running joke and call yourself Jendal the intern. No? Okay. Oh, I made another reference? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Well, over time, I have to ease into this transition, too. You can't expect me to just slip into this mode overnight, right? Understandable? Okay, she's cut me some slack.
That's nice of her.
It's nice of Jendal. I mean, the future
white
Emma.
White girl on the couch.
To cut me a little bit of slack here. Right. And I'll get better at this, too, as we go along.
Good.
Okay.
I don't get the Jendal reference.
It's an unsolved mystery.
Skipping unsolved mystery.
The skipping unsolved mystery.
Oh, badly skipping.
Perhaps it's time for a new CD.
Okay, yes.
Or you could just set them in the cases when you're done with them.
Nah.
Yeah, he just stacks them in a big pile.
Come in some Mondays, they're on the floor, scattered around.
Feel free to put them in the cases when you see them on the floor.
Oh, jeez.
Not my job.
What would you say is your job?
9 o'clock and 42 seconds.
Not
T-Man.
doing yours.
Oh, just... T-Man, can you pay my bills? I'll give you my... Well, that's where it ends. I'll give you my... That's where the text page is.
We already had that contest earlier in the year.
It's a little tardy.
Yeah.
7-month delay, not 7-second delay, too.
Okay.
But maybe she's just talking nothing to do with the contest we had. She's just making me an offer. She'll give me her if I pay her bills. I'm more than willing to negotiate with women about that.
Wow, really?
Pay my bills and shave.
Whoa. Oh, actually, there's another one right down below it. Sometimes people text the same thing twice, but it has a little more information.
Right.
Oh. This one has one extra word that makes it a lot more clear on what she may be giving me, Terry. Yes.
Can we guess that word?
And it reads as follows. All right, you want to fill in the blank? T-Man, can you pay my bills? ? I'll give you my... I thought you were all ready for this.
Steiner. I need time.
You're supposed to say my blank.
All right, hang on a second. Where's the...
Jeez.
Do we have the match game theme anymore or no? We do. Okay.
Maybe the white girl on the couch could have found it for you.
Mm-hmm. T-Man was so dumb.
Yeah.
How dumb was he?
T-Man, can you pay my bills? I'll give you my blank. What is? Where's that?
Does that work?
Not really.
It's
oh, you gotta hit that button way at the top, very top there.
No, it's down there. All right, there we go.
You have to turn it on.
Yeah.
It's a very sophisticated radio station here, Stephen. T-Man, can you pay my bills? I'll give you my blank. Get ready to march the star. You write down answers?
Yeah.
All right, Terry, you go by medicated powder.
Yeah, I got that. You already knew it.
T-Man, can you pay my bills? I'll give you my blank. How you doing up there, Charles?
I'm doing well.
Yeah. Right. Fatty?
Yes.
right, it's long enough.
A ding.
Yeah, right. Everyone ding.
Oh, we're supposed to dung?
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Very nicely said. Yes, it was at 9 o'clock and 42 seconds. T-Man, can you pay my bills? I'll give you my blank. What's blank? Terry, free.
Gold.
Oh, okay. She didn't have enough time to think, right? Even if she did.
She didn't have enough time for scope for the next four.
Yes. Nipsey, what do you got, Nipsey? What do you got? I'll give you my blank. T-Man, can you pay my bills? I'll give you my blank.
My adopted child from Namibia.
Sounds like quite the deal. Charles.
Perfect, Charles.
Nice scarf you have on today there, Charles.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes. Can you pay my bills? I'll give you my...
First thing that comes to Charles's mind is Steiner.
Oh, jeez. Well, I said that before, so no real suspense there. All right, well, actually, it says right here, further down, a couple of text pages down, T-Man, can you pay my bills? I'll give you my girl.
Ooh.
Oh. Now, that's I'm pretty clear on what she's implying there. I don't think she means her daughter, Terry.
Oh,
I think she means her hot-ass friend, and that'd be a pretty interesting deal.
Oh.
Your hot-ass friend is just ready for non-stop a T-Man access.
Wow.
Non-stop.
Yeah, non-stop. I gotta go non-stop. Until I stop.
But it's non-stop.
Yeah, that's right. Well.
Terry got it.
Mm-hmm. Terry's having a little wrestling moment over this one.
Yeah. Oh, let's stop not.
Okay, so there it is. There it is. Mm-hmm.
Oh. We're not calling her back? Calling that person back?
Mm-hmm. T-Man, you gamblers are a bunch of idiots. This is at 8:53 and 51 seconds. You gamblers are a bunch of idiots. Do you know how bad off many of these gamblers are? The state isn't ruining individuals financially as are the casinos and the online outlets are. Yeah, whatever. Let us make our own freaking decisions. We're all grown adults. We want to blow our fortunes. Let us.
All right. Oh, I can't spend it online. I got nowhere to spend it.
Mm-hmm.
What am I going to do?
Well, you know,
I'll have to find another addiction quick.
Yeah.
You do read the warning when you go into the, to the casino.
Well, somebody with a contrarian opinion here writes at 8:53 and 8 seconds. That's the beauty of the text page, Terry. For one person's opinion, there's a counter opinion. Christine Gregoire sucks. I'm never voting for her again. I voted for her in the last election, but if I can't gamble online in my own house, what a load of crap. And the story kind of made it clear that they're not going after the individual in their house, but you never know. Mm-hmm. It's kind of scary with the kind of fines and the kind of time in jail that at least is available for them to throw at you. It's certainly going to make you go out and gamble locally as opposed to handing all your money over to the people in the Caribbean. Nice strategy.
Instead of the Dateline cameras, it'll be the Northwest Afternoon cameras at your house.
Mm-hmm. Right. You think I'm like Kate and Allie busted in my house, telling me about the soaps, and then slapping the cuffs on? I'll gamble at the Tulalip or whatever.
Do you know what's illegal?
Mm-hmm.
Cindy Reinhardt going through your liquor cabinet. You don't need that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. 8:51 for 26 seconds. Stop sending messages to this number, please. What kind of messages do we send? Oh, does the station send listeners messages or something?
Yeah.
So in other words, this is a variation of saying, take me off your mailing list.
I think so, then.
Some texters don't want the Cube 93 standard messages sent to them.
I guess.
Be sure to buy your Summer Jam tickets.
Oh, geez. Well done, Steve. Didn't they have to sign up in some fashion to get these messages sent in the first place?
Mm-hmm.
I think once you text to Cube 93, then they get to text you back.
Is that right?
Free range,
instead of nonstop barrage of text?
Text me.
But how annoying is it? How consuming is it for someone just to erase a text? Big deal.
Let's make it relevant.
Not exactly crimping your lifestyle, but hey, if you want, I'm sure the station is more than willing to accommodate anyone that doesn't want to be sent texts.
That's the person who, we take them off the mailing list, and then as soon as something big happens, they're like, how come I wasn't part of that?
Mm-hmm.
Now that we know they hate it, let's call them back and have Steven say what he just said. We'll give him a live one. A live text.
Oh, that's a good one.
I shouldn't get in that position where they have to say no to her. Shut the hell up.
Oh, call that one.
How come she still has a job? Does she suck a great? Oh, jeez. I don't know why they're getting on you.
I didn't do anything.
Girls shouldn't get in that position where they have to say no. They're mad at you for being mad at the men, to be mad at the boys, I should say, more accurately, Terry, the teenage boys that get these teenage girls in position where they kind
Where
of...
they put the fear of God into them?
The fear of whatever. That makes
it's
them...
my fault.
It may not have to be as high as that, Terry, but fear nonetheless to make them feel like, I got to give this guy sex or else I'm going to be on the outs
How's
here.
that my fault?
Well, they're just saying that girls, even though they're young, should be with the wherewithal to not get themselves in that position. Don't blame the teenage boys for taking what they can get.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Why is gay such a lazy effer? Not heifer, effer.
Were they with him
they'll
last
both
night?
apply. He can't even get a job without Terry Free's help? Come on. 8:20 and 28 seconds. Now that gay bitch is asking for another free ride off the T-Man show. Signed, Tony in Tacktown. Yeah, he got his stomach stapling surgery. Now he wants to go to you for a job. Where does it end?
It doesn't.
Where does it end?
It won't.
Where does it end?
Never.
White girl on the couch? Where does it end?
Never.
Oh, jeez. We already heard that one. Anyway. Stevens... Secret visitor loves his abomination from Carnation, who brings the beef.
What?
Oh. I don't even know what that means. I'm glad I read it really softly so no one actually heard it, Terry.
Right.
If I read it softly, it's like it's not even being read.
Right.
Stephen's secret visitor that he loves brings the abomination to Carnation. What? I don't even get this.
He has a secret visitor?
You have a secret visitor?
Who brings the beef,
private.
Stephen?
It's private, yes.
Les Schwab?
I bought tires, missed the beef thing by a week.
By the way,
Terrible.
since we're on the subject of Stephen Kilbreth, not only is he on the front page of the TManShow.com right now as the host of Deal or No Deal, not only does he have Howie Mandel's body underneath the Kilbreth face, but now he's got Howie Mandel's baldness. So if you want, Hotshot can't wait.
It looks better than I thought it would. Yeah,
Oh my gosh, it does look way better than I thought.
Well, look at Terry all turned on. I've seen that look before. Not really.
Dang,
It does look pretty good,
You
yeah.
gotta look good as a bald white man. That is really
I look
good.
good as
Steven.
thin, though, too.
I'm getting the impression that if you want to finalize the deal with Terry B. Free once and for all, if you shave off the locks there and go keep the goatee and get Howie Mandel's body, you're in.
Yeah, if you want the burning building situation like you had in your dreams, baby.
Crumbling, but yes.
Well, it's morphed into burning over the years.
A lot of morphine today. Morphine, Mindy.
T-Man, I put baby powder on my balls when I get out of the shower. Thank you for the... Why were we talking about anything that may have
because you were
spurred
asked
that
about
on?
lotion.
I said
I see.
I
yes.
lotioned my Manitalia.
That's right. I remember now. That was very important morning show.
Baby powder's not good.
This is the same lotion you put everywhere, then?
Yeah, baby powder is a danger. You don't want to be slapping too much baby powder on because you inhale that stuff and it becomes as bad as anything. It gets in your lungs. You don't need that.
Try to pee, a little cloud comes out.
Well, something tells me it probably will anyway.
Yeah, I've been shooting Blake for a while.
I want to be T-Man, I want to be a briefcase girl. My MySpace is Julianne _ you got this one there, Pasty?
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't she just apply by clicking on the Stephen Kilbreth bald-headed logo? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, just ladies. If you want to be on stage at Summer Jam, if you want to be backstage with a backstage pass, if you and a guest want to get tickets, if you want to be a part of, well, Deal or No Deal has become an American staple now, Terry.
Yeah, I know.
And we're going to take it to the next level at Summer Jam. Someone is going to be in line to win $50,000, and the hottest briefcase girls will be a part of it. If you think you are one of those girls, well, click on the Stephen Kilbreth bald-headed logo and apply now. We're going to start seeing people. We're going to start taking applications immediately and start seeing people on Friday. Going to book me one briefcase girl wannabe for Friday morning. Sound good to get this thing all started?
One for Friday. You got it.
Now, is it a situation where we see these girls?
It's like a caricature now.
Why is that so funny?
I don't know. I got it. All right. Play with listen. Whatever you say.
He gets it done.
Okay.
Is it a situation, Terry, where we see these girls and immediately give them the yes or no, the yay or nay on whether they're a briefcase girl, or do we have to see the entire scope of them before we can make that decision? I like even though it's probably more responsible to see everyone before we can make a final decision, I like letting them know on the spot.
I like seeing the entire scope first.
Well, I win. Okay.
Well, I know you do, but I mean, because I think what's going to happen with your little, on the spot thing is the next one to come in is going to be better than the last one, and then the next thing you know, we're over 20, and
oh, geez, wow. What was that last part? Yeah, the last part again was what? All right, I got it now.
But then you're going to go back and fire one that you already hired.
Well, but see, that's the thing. Then you are looking at the whole, bringing everybody back in to look at everybody. So why not?
So either way, you're saying I'm seeing the entire scope and then making my decisions.
Right. So let's just see everybody, meet everybody.
Nah, I'm going to tell them on the fly.
Oh. All right. Well, when you have that moment.
Well, I'm going to have to be careful. I'm going to have to be honest. If they don't really blow me away, I'm going to have to tell them you are not briefcase girl material.
All right.
Not even close. Now, does somebody have a briefcase? Because I certainly don't know one. Does somebody have a briefcase that we can use as a demo so we can see their talents for opening up the briefcase? Because that's very essential. Yeah, I'm sure Howie Mandel puts them through all kinds of rigorous tests.
Right. I have my T-Man show briefcase.
Yeah, but yours
but
is
that's
like
not the kind of briefcase.
Yours is like the flexi one.
Yeah.
You want like a metal one. Well, it's a briefcase.
Yours is a gay bag, though.
A gay bag.
We're looking for the hard, manly... You could throw it up against the wall, no damage is done briefcase.
Yeah, we could find you one.
We don't want your Merce.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a Merce.
It's European.
We can find you one.
I don't have one.
Earlier this morning, you guys said he's an idiot. His parents probably idiots. Comes from upbringing. What movie is that from? It's killing me. Somebody wants to know.
I don't know.
I do know. And you, unfortunately, are one of the few people in this world who's never seen it.
Now I know.
Yet you quote that line all the time.
Yeah, we used to play it. It's pretty funny. Maybe I should see the movie. Did people like it, I heard?
Two brothers.
It's Back to the Future. How could you be...
You've not ever seen Back to the Future?
Yeah,
We've gone over
this. How can you be an adult male and never seen Back to the Future?
Oh.
That's like illegal. But that's all right.
But you haven't seen Ferris Bueller, right?
I've never seen Ferris Bueller, but that's perfectly understandable.
How could you not see Ferris Bueller?
Shelly Hart.
Now it's extended. 46 seconds. Still the white girl on the couch. I want to do her in the butt. Huh?
What?
Never mind.
Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, everyone. Jessica out there wants to know if the white girl on the couch thinks that the audience is stupid.
There's no thumb speak on that. Oh, there we go. No.
Or does she think that the people that she's trying to hide from are stupid?
I want to be a deal or no deal girl. I'm fine as hell. Woo-hoo! Go to MySpace and I'll prove it. Why aren't people getting this? Yeah, we're more than happy to go to your MySpace, but we would rather make it an official application situation.
Yeah, we don't trust the pictures you take.
I heard you make a reference to it, right?
What? Sounds good.
You're right. Do that shot.
You know, my mother-in-law just realized what that meant like 2 days ago.
T-Man, learn to play poker, you noob. Oh, newbie, I think is.
Yeah, that's what he means.
Hey, I'll tell you what. I don't know if a newbie can just walk into the Bellagio.
Oh, boy.
And win the tournament that they had a couple of months ago. I don't want to brag. I'm not trying to brag. I didn't bring this conversation up. You want to call me a newbie? Fine.
Yeah. Oh, we asked the texter how much money he won the last time.
All right.
Let's go ahead and have with him.
Come on.
And I'm going down.
Yeah, soon.
Probably twice, Terry.
Twice?
Yeah, I think I'm going down twice.
I thought it was just once.
Well, I'm going down at the end of the month for a couple of... I'm going to play in 3, instead of 1 this year, I'm going to play in 3 undercard World Series of Poker events.
Right, I got it.
And then I may go down for the main event.
Really?
That's right. So which should probably only be a day.
Oh.
Because half the field gets eliminated in the first day. So if they have like 6,000 entries this year, which is at least I'm expecting... I don't know. They're expecting more than they had last year. I'm not so sure. I don't know if poker's popularity is still on the incline.
They're expecting more, but they're going to cap it, I heard.
Yeah, they're going to cap it at 8,000. I don't know if they're going to need to get there. I don't think they're going to have to cap it because I don't think they're going to get to 8,000. But
I bet they do.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they had 5,000 or 6,000.
Last year when you went?
I think it was 5,000 and change last year. I didn't play in the main event last year. And they're expecting more this year. I'm not so sure they get more. And they're saying they're going to cap it at 8,000. I don't think they have to worry about that at all.
All right.
But regardless, if let's say they do have 8,000, 4,000 people get eliminated the first day.
Sure.
At least. And that means they can fly home that same day. Wow. Which is why I'm keeping an open-ended ticket.
The main event, my favorite Barbra Streisand song.
Well, you might want to Not say that out loud too much. Anyhow,
I did.
the fact that you have a favorite,
though.
Yeah.
the fact that Steven is now questioning your favorite Barbara Streisand song is maybe something you guys want to talk off the air about.
Gay.
Yeah, right. And now tomorrow, Terry.
What's tomorrow, T-Man?
On Friday, we are seeing our first Briefcase Girl applicant.
Yes.
That's Friday. Now, tomorrow is going to be a Best of T-Man because I have to go to San Francisco on business. Now, I've never said that before in my life, which is why I like saying it.
I've got to go away for business,
I've never
honey.
said in my life I have to go anywhere on business.
Do you carry a briefcase for your business?
Do you have to do your business in San Francisco?
I have a Briefcase Girl. That's why
You need a briefcase.
I'm really doing this. Yeah, right.
Oh, I get it.
So I'm going to San Francisco on business day.
Hey, I'm here. I can go home.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
So it's going to be a Best of T-Man tomorrow.
All
So
right.
enjoy your day off.
Boy, you feel like a real grown-up saying that.
I know.
So I got to go away on business.
I just
Your parents are proud.
Did you pack your suit and tie?
If I really was the kind of guy who had to always go away on business, I would never really like saying that. But the fact that I never
do.
go away on business and never will again in the future, I kind of like saying it for at least a day.
Our going away for business is like the trip down to Vegas for all the listeners. That's our business.
Yeah, that's our business.
Got the main event queued up if you're ready.
And then once we get down to Vegas with the listeners, that's our business.
Oh.
Enjoy the trip. Yeah, I'm going to San Francisco on business, too.
All right.
It's business.
It's business.
So it's going to be a little Best of T-Man for you. What's that, Steven?
You're going to go down the world's bendiest street.
The world's bendiest street?
Yeah, the Lombard Street.
Mm-hmm. Sounds very enticing. You know what?
Go out to Alcatraz.
When you go on your little vacations, you can do all these fun and frolicky things.
It'd be fun.
He does it all in one day.
Fisherman's Wharf.
Whoa.
World's biggest ball of yarn.
Oh, awesome. Like Ghirardelli.
Ghirardelli, yeah.
Oh, God, I knew it.
The T-Man